Treatment that's based on your specific needs after a professional clinical evaluation by their experienced board-certified physician. Call the Memphis Men's Clinic today at 901-443-0475 or visit memphismensclinic.com.
Welcome to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane on Sports 56, 98.5 and 96.1. It's time to get your day started. Live from the Family Leisure Studios, here are Pete and Sane.
Okay. What a night. What a night it was last night. At the Grindhouse.
Oh, man. The Grindhouse is back yesterday. I was wrong on two things. I was wrong on one thing. Because I gave that shot clock. Changed my mind. Grizzlies going to win as the show went off yesterday.
Well, you should be happy I gave you that chance. But, I was happy to do it. I thought you might want to change your mind.
Hey, your boy almost gave it up yesterday. Oh, I'm going there today, too. Don't think it's all going to be celebration and rainbows today. I'm going to go off about – I do have a rant scheduled for later on in the show. So just be prepared
we
for
got
that.
3 hours. We got 3 hours.
Time.
So.
But, man, my vibes are good.
I hope
energy
so.
is
I hope
good.
you got some rants.
My vibrations are good. I told you about that yesterday. I had some weird heaviness on me, man, that I've had to shake off over probably about the last month, man. I've been battling with some stuff, man. But,
Okay.
It's all good.
But you're battling and that, continue that battle.
And I'm winning. I ain't losing.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, we have lots to discuss. Obviously, last night, the first ever Western Conference play-in game. Mm-hmm. From the 9-10 perspective was Grizzlies Spurs, and the Grizzlies won 100-96, followed by the fantastic Lakers-Warriors game. Lakers end up winning. Mm-hmm. It was tremendous. It was
buzzer beater with a game winner with 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah, game winner with 1 minute left from LeBron James, one-eyed LeBron James, who's out here can't see anything apparently.
Yeah. The dramatic
drama.
LeBron.
The drama was off the charts.
The drama.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, for LeBron to hit that shot when actually seeing the basket 3 times and just luckily picking the right one to aim at just shows his fortitude.
Beautiful.
Just, legendary moment.
I know. The legend himself. So in any event, it was something else. We'll talk about it here. The Grizzlies victorious, and we'll discuss why they won, how they almost didn't win, what happens now, all those things, and a whole lot more coming up throughout the show. And, of course, we're going to talk to our good buddy Dustin Starr coming up at 9 o'clock about a very exciting time in wrestling and get the update on what happened last Sunday as they did taping number 2 at the Wrestle Center. And a lot of big doings, I'm told, happening over there. So we'll talk about that coming up. If you want to join us, you can. So easy to do. You can hit us up via the First Bank phone line at 360-8255, 901-360-8255. You can hit us up on the First Bank text line as well at 360-8255, 901-360-8255. It's the same number. I love it. I love the fact that we got that all synced up and we're good to go. You can also chat with us as we're chatting on the various we're streaming on the various video platforms that are out there. Whenever you're seeing us on video, if you see a little chat window, hey, cool, use it, knock it out, type it to type, chat, it comes right to us, and we will check it out. We appreciate that too. So plenty of good stuff coming your way. Hope you had a fantastic evening. It's going to be warm today. as I mentioned, it's warming up. High in the mid-80s now, going to be in the 85. By the weekend, it will be in the 90s. It's going to feel very summery. If it doesn't already, it's going to soon. So those of you that are sweaters, if you sweat a lot, it's right. It's time.
Hey, it's coming. It's time.
It's about to be time to have that backup shirt or two in the car or in your briefcase or somewhere in that backpack, whatever you got. It's about to be time because, you may be sweating for a little bit.
Peter, I realized I was in a bad place yesterday too. You said something about backup T-shirt. I was out with a friend yesterday, and I spilled some food on my pants. Not really spilled, but like had some splatter. I was eating the food in the bag, the shrimp in the bag, in the garbage bag, and I had some seafood juice splattered on my pants. And when I left out, I told her, luckily, guys like myself keep a spare pair of joggers on deck at all times.
You just never know.
Yeah, I keep an emergency pair of skinny joggers on deck at all times. So I was prepared, but yeah.
You just never know. You just never know.
Never know you need a pair of skinny joggers.
When you need a pair of skinny joggers. You never.
Yeah, I keep a pair on deck, man, for sure.
It's fantastic. All right, so last night, man. I should point out also today, and underway here momentarily will be the second major of the year in golf, PGA Championship. We'll keep you updated on what's going on there.
I was there. I was there yesterday.
You were there at the PGA Championship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I got that PGA. I got the John Daly shirt dropping after the show today.
Now, listen, Big John, you don't want to get in there because Big John is the guy who sells his own shirts. Big John is the guy that was in the dude.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You don't even want to mess with. Yeah, he was literally in the Hooters parking lot selling his own shirts, like it was like a wrestler outside of the event. Like that's you don't want any of that. He will come after you.
I used to work at Foot Locker in high school, and John Daly came in the mall and came into my store, and I want to say he had a deal with Reebok or somebody.
Yeah, Reebok.
And he was like telling people something like, buy what you want and I can get it. I'll get reimbursed or something like that. It was a baller type move to 16-year-old me though.
Well, yeah. It would have been a baller type move for me right now, as a matter of fact. I'll happily accept free shoes from John Daly.
Yeah, even though they're Reeboks. Right. But yeah, shout out.
That's fine. My kids need shoes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So last night, let's talk about the Grizzlies. 196 winners over the Spurs. Grizzlies advance. They will play the Golden State Warriors again in San Francisco on Friday night. That hopefully they will play better than they did on Sunday. Very important that they do. After the wild Lakers-Warriors game in the nightcap, looked for a long time like the Warriors were going to win that game. Lakers came back. It did what they had to do. Warriors kind of threw that thing away, to be honest.
Man, what are you talking about? The Grizzlies like amateurs at the last minute of the game.
Yeah, just the last fourth quarter they were. Grizzlies Spurs though, what a tremendous game, and this one the sometimes saying we watched it, so we'll talk about it. But even if you didn't watch it, this is one of those games where you can look at the box score, and the story is very evident from the box score what happened in this ball game. Because if you look at Jonas Valanciunas, who was a absolute monster, as he has been for the entire season, 23 and 23 with 3 blocks, played 38 minutes, which for him is basically playing the entire game. I mean, he was gassed at the end. 23 and 23 for JV. Dillon Brooks, tremendous on both ends of the floor. 40 minutes for Dillon Brooks. 24 points, 7 rebounds, great defense on DeMar DeRozan. Really turned the water off on him and is growing into a Tony Allen type figure in Memphis, except a better offensive player and a more capable actual scorer on the other end. But he's providing a lot of that.
Tony never had that sunglass swag. Like never.
No, it was a different kind of swag from. He had some swag, but it was different kind. He wasn't the fashionista that Dillon Brooks is in the post game. Brooks was sensational in this game. Ja Morant had his moments. He was sort of up and down throughout the game, but in the end, turned it on. And if you look, the bench outside of Desmond Bane, who I thought had a really good game, was horrible. Absolutely awful.
Tyus Jones hit some big shots in the fourth, I believe.
Yeah,
but other than that,
yeah, but he gave it up on the other end badly. It was there's a reason why he was a minus 16. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot. Everybody on the bench apart from Desmond Bane was a huge minus, and all the starters were a huge plus. So that's what you don't even have to watch the game. It was it was very clear. Anytime the Grizzlies had more than one bench player on the floor at once, it was bad.
Oh yeah,
that was it. Anytime there was, so Desmond Bane, really doesn't count because he basically played the role of a starter. Kind of he and Kyle Anderson and Jared Jackson Jr. kind of swapped around positionally depending on how the Grizzlies wanted to go. Anytime any other players were out there, I mean any of them, you name them, Melton, Tillman, Tyus Jones, Grayson Allen, it was danger time.
Yeah.
Spurs were killing the Grizzlies in those minutes. But those minutes were pretty limited, and ultimately the Grizzlies hung on and did what they had to do to win the game. Anthony Sane. And the Grizzlies shot only 54% from the foul line. I mean, 13 to 20.
Oh, my God.
Memphis Tiger-esque performance from the professional basketball team, going 13 of 24 from the foul line. 2 of 6 from Ja Morant. This free throw thing from Ja Morant is getting a little.
And if you had the point spread for the Grizzlies, I'm sure you were.
Oh God! I hope you got 3.5 instead of 4.5.
Oh man,
that was a huge point that some of you got and some of you didn't, and I wish you well. Either way, Anthony, Sam, what did you make of it?
Peter, you gotta give me a moment on this one, man. Because I'm legit.
You got till 10 o'clock, man.
Right. Yesterday I bombarded you guys' days with nonsense. Well, not nonsense. It was just non-basketball, non-sports related things. I'm gonna bombard y'all a different way today. I am legit in my feelings this morning. Like, I didn't sleep well last night, just soaking in everything that happened yesterday as far as the play-in game and the Grizzlies and everything. I attended the game, and I've attended a few games this year, but not a lot of them. But I told you about March 11th last year when we played our last game, realizing we had played our last, game with fans, and the emotions of having a job as a content creator for Maven Sports Illustrated, a job that's dependent on people going, actual sports happening, you know what I mean? And the fear, emotions, I remember like balling up in my bed crying, like, okay, what in the world is going to happen next? You know what I mean? I remember all these things happening and wondering would I ever see live sports again because of COVID-19. Driving to the game yesterday, something happened that I hadn't experienced in a long time, and it felt so good. And you know what that was, Peter? You know what that was, Zach? You know what that was, listeners?
What's that?
Resistance on MLK. And it was the best feeling I felt. I hadn't felt that feeling in a long time. Because I've been to some games, but it's a smooth shot. There's no traffic. I was driving down MLK and had to stop on my way to the arena. I looked to my left and my right, and I saw the $5 parking lots were back, which means that there was enough parking spots filled up front where you had the $5 lots for the guys who they take your money, then they're gone. Like nobody's watching your car. The $5 lots were back, man. I was like, look at this. You know what I mean? I'm seeing people with jerseys on. The bootleg jerseys were all over the place. The white Vancouver Ja Morant jersey, the jersey never even came out. People got them on. You know what I mean? Like different shades of teal. I said, look at all these bootleg jerseys out here. That's what I'm talking about. People coming in. The media lot was full, but guess what? There was a spot right there in the front for the kid. I pulled in. I backed in. I'm not even a back end dude, Peter. But I backed into that joint like a VIP, you know.
You're not a back end dude?
No, I'm not a back end dude at all. I think people who back end are trash. I think you're weirdos for doing it. You don't save anything.
I think it's just not. I think it's generally speaking, it's not worth the trouble.
Yeah,
it's a lot harder to back in at first than it would be just to
back out and go home.
You're right. Like in the total time spent in the transaction of pulling in and pulling out, I think you're. Yeah, I don't think you're saving yourself any time.
But yeah, I just decided to just be a real. I don't know what words I can say on the radio, but real difficult guy to deal with, and just backed in on these folks.
A real so and so.
Yeah,
real.
Walked in.
Well,
no, I ain't done. I ain't done, man.
Oh, you just got more emotion. Okay. Oh.
Walk to the arena. You know, we don't go through the media door. We had to go through this new media door. But this new media door also had fans there this time. So I was out there amongst the people, man, waiting to get into the arena. Guy comes out and he recognizes me. I guess he saw my lanyard I had on. He's like, hey, come on in. So he called me out the line. Walked through security. Didn't even have to go through the metal detector. Arena's like full of people, bro. I see Mark Giannotto. I see Jeff Calkins. All just amongst the people, man. And I walk into the arena, ground towels everywhere. I can smell the cotton.
The columnists soaking in the atmosphere.
Yeah, man.
That's what the columnists do. That's a columnist move.
And I saw Giannotto. I saw Giannotto before I got in, but he didn't see me. Like he was in the arena. And I was standing outside amongst the people. Then I saw Jeff Calkins. Me and Bennett Doyle were walking together. And I saw Calkins and intentionally didn't speak because Jeff has a habit of like not speaking to you when he sees you in person. So I didn't want to go through all that. I was trying to keep my energy high.
What?
Yeah, Jeff does it all the time. He'll see you and won't speak. I can't.
never noticed that.
I was in the studio with Jeff and offered him a fist bump, but he didn't offer it back. He's just a stranger. But yeah, I just think this is how Jeff is. Depends on when you catch him. But what I was about to say? Oh, so in the arena, man, ground towels everywhere, fans in that joint. I said it wasn't gonna be like, nah, it ain't gonna be. Nah, man, it might have been more than 7. Man, we might have just been bootleg and just had whoever show up, come on in. Like I think it might have been more than 7,000 people in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they was in there, and you had the human noise mixed in with the crowd noise, and it was beautiful. But no, I'm not done with emotions, Peter. I got about how long I got?
Yeah, we're about to take a break. So
yeah, let me go ahead and get my last part in, man. You know what I was impressed with the most? Confirmation that Memphis Grizzlies, like event people or somebody who talks to the event people, listen to this show. Because they were stressing the Memphis rap thing like I've never seen them do it before. Yeah. Oh, they leaned into the Memphis rap yesterday, man. And there was some moments where I said, okay, that should have been a Memphis song. Like there were like certain comebacks, big shots. Yeah, that should have been, I bet you won't hit her, push her, kick her. Mm-hmm, it should have been right there. Mm-hmm. But man, bravo to the Memphis Grizzlies. They made a conscious effort to lean into the Memphis rap.
I still heard "Turn Down for What."
Oh yeah, you had "Turn Down for What." Whoop, there it is.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, whoop, there it is fine. That's kind of whatever. But "Turn Down for What," we got to just stop playing that. That's done. We're done.
But they did well though, man. They leaned into the Memphis rap thing. They did Memphis rap games. They did like, how many Memphis rappers can you name in 10 seconds? And they leaned into it, man. I
love it.
I was thoroughly impressed. But it literally felt good, man. It was amazing to see. And then I watched the Lakers game, and they had a ton of fans there. And it's like, bro, like it's like we're getting back. We're not back yet. We're not back. But man, it was unbelievable. It was an unbelievable atmosphere there. Seeing people talk about it on Twitter, fans, you could just feel a sigh of relief. Like, man, we're back. Like this is because man, going to games. Parker Fleming messaged me. He said, "Say you just come to the games and do cardio. Like you don't do anything."
That's true.
You're not,
that is 100%
you're just here
true.
Screaming, like acting an idiot. It's a straight fan mode. Like you're just doing cardio.
Yeah.
I said
that's true.
I said, well, Parker, everybody can't be Johnny journalists when they come to the games. It's like say you don't have a laptop. You just up here screwing around, cracking jokes. Like yeah, man. It's therapy. Shout out to the members of the Grizzlies organization that allow me to come because I don't do anything. I'm not there with a purpose other than doing what I do. But it felt good, man.
Well, I'm glad that it felt good. It sounds inspiring and wonderful. When we come back, we'll talk about the game itself. We'll talk about what happened on the floor and what the Grizzlies can take from it for tomorrow, because now it really is this is it. Either you are in and you'll play the Utah Jazz, or you are out and you will play nobody and you'll get ready for the off season. That's what it comes down to. So we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about the game from last night when we return here. Live and local, 360-8255, Real Sports Star, Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Listen online anywhere, anytime at sports56whbq.com.
Welcome to Triumph Auto Sales, where you'll have a great car buying experience. Triumph Auto Sales is your #1 source of quality pre-owned vehicles, ranging from lease returns to new car trades, all at huge savings. Plus, Triumph has a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Find your next car online at triumphautosales.com or stop in today at 4875 Elmore Road. Triumph Auto Sales will help you get the vehicle you want at the price you need and the service you deserve. For a great car and a great experience from a local and family-owned business, visit Triumph Auto Sales.
Action247.com is your Tennessee sportsbook for same-day pay. Action247.com. Local, legal. A sportsbook by Tennesseans, for Tennesseans. Win a little or win a lot. Action247 has same-day pay. The other guys make you wait for your winnings. No more waiting with Action247 same-day pay. Visit us online at Action247.com. Local, legal. Action247. You got action.
Problem gambling? Call 1-800-889-9789.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you. The summer of fun is here now at Mario's Pools. Hi, everybody. This is Dave Woloshin from Mario's Pools on Exeter Road. That beautiful pool, well, it just doesn't happen. So call Mario, and his team will be right there to guide you every step of the way if you want to do it yourself, or they'll do it for you. If you need a replacement pool liner, Mario has the best price against all the major competitors, and by the way, the best selection. Call Mario's Pools, easy, 552-3399. That's 552-3399, or just walk in, so easy, in Germantown on Exeter Road. The great thing about Mario is he always takes that extra step. He gets to know you and your pool. He'll do everything he can to make it perfect. Mario's has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. You can check out the reviews on Facebook. Don't be a slave to your pool. Call Mario Pools today, 552-3399.
There's now a faster and easier way to pick up your Corky's Barbecue. Order and pay online, pull into the designated spot, text Corky's to 474747, and we'll bring your order right to your car. No waiting.
You looking for a ride equipped with family fun for everyone? We got it at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike during the Jeep Freedom Days and Memorial Day sales event. 2021 Jeep Renegade Sport, $23,990 or $299 a month. 2021 Dodge Charger XST, $31,110 or $399 a month. 2021 Jeep Wrangler Sport, $335 a month. And 2021 Fiat 500X Pop All-Wheel Drive, $24,490 or $329 a month. So drive past the rest and come to the best. Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat 1900 Covington Pike, or shop online GossettMotorCars.net. If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Finance through Chrysler, 75 months at 4.15% APR, 500X, MP 8982, MSRP 27885, Renegade MPM 44788, MSRP 26240, Charger SXT, MH 561998, MSRP 33110, Wrangler MW 725203, MSRP 33610, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 695, excludes tax out on license, see dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/21 with approved credit, dealer stock only.
Sports 56 traffic.
We got a couple of accidents on the roadways this morning. A car has struck a pole on Macon Road between Homer and Maria Street. Macon Road in both directions is closed at the moment. That's Macon Road between Homer and Maria Street. Also, the right lane is blocked on I-55 southbound right before you get across the 55 bridge. They were able to move the truck out of the way, so both lanes are still open, but expect heavy delays. And speaking of that, the I-40 bridge is still closed. So you can use the 55 bridge, but you're going to have heavy delays. So just keep all of that in mind as you try to get across the river. And that is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
It's a shameful fate, you've lost your head. A careless man who could wind up dead. You wear your sin like it's some kind of prize.
We always do wrestling music on Thursdays. So, we love our friends at Q107.5 and Hot 107.1. On Thursdays, though, we take a little bit of a break, though, for our wrestling music.
I think this is music. No, it's not. Hold on. I'm not really sure.
Sounded like Chris Jericho.
It was Sheamus. I don't know. I think I don't
Shameless.
I almost died just.
Shameless. Hour number one continuing here. Welcome back on a beautiful, albeit a little bit warm, Thursday. Everything's, nature is healing. Anthony Sane was talking about.
Oh man, what are you talking
40% capacity felt like the grindhouse was full. It's starting to get warm again. People are doing some things outside. Vaccinations are continuing to happen, and I hope they will continue to happen. People are starting to do some stuff. Kroger says that their mask mandate is lifted today if you're vaccinated. So, if you want to go in there and if you're only vaccinated, come on, people. Let's do
right,
this honor system thing. Do right, exactly. Last night, Grizzlies knock off the Spurs 100-96 at the very first play-in game. Spurs only shooting 35% from the field, 36% from three. DeMar DeRozan, 5 of 21 from the field for his 20 points. He worked hard, got to the foul line a bunch. That's where the primary source of his scoring was. Spurs, it's really a miracle that they were as close as they were. Anytime, it was only the Grizzlies bench that allowed the Spurs to have any opportunity whatsoever. It was the Gorgie Jang revenge game who came in smoking. Gorgie had some nice minutes, and ESPN somehow, Anthony Sane, failed to mention,
even mentioned the fact that he used to play
in the 13 minutes that Gorgie Jang was on the floor, that he was waived by the Grizzlies and picked up by that. You think that would be a relevant point of discussion as he
3 points
the Grizzlies,
stuff, man.
and they just it was as if it had never happened. It was quite something. It's just fiction.
It's false.
It's only in your mind. But let's stop for a second before we get into the nuts and bolts of this thing, and let's just honor Dillon Brooks and Jonas Valanciunas. The two most consistent players for the Grizzlies. The two players, when we talked to Rob Fisher yesterday, said, who are you, I asked the question, who are you absolutely sure is going to show up? He said those two guys were pretty much it. He said maybe Ja. But those two guys I know for sure
That's what I said earlier.
are going to show up. That's what that's what everyone said. Those are the guys that have been the backbone of this team for the vast majority of the season, that you know what kind of effort, you know what kind of intensity you're going to get. And they were spectacular. Valanciunas eating everybody's lunch, just going inside and being big, bullying everybody. Jakob Poeltl getting knocked out the block. If they tried to go small, boom, knocking everyone else down, getting through. Nobody could deal with Jonas Valanciunas. He exhausted himself. I mean, when he went out of the game at the end of the third quarter. He looked like he had run several marathons. He looked completely spent. But that's what you ate, man. Look, that's what you want. It is. And guess what? He was out of the game for about 4 minutes, and they're like, got to get JV back in the game right away. So he was unreal how good he was. And then 23 and 23. And he had 20-20 in 3 quarters for Jonas Valanciunas. And then Dillon Brooks, who was the absolutely the source of love that he's never before received from the ESPN people. I mean, Mark Jones, Doris Burke were just going crazy over Dillon Brooks the entire game. Doris Burke was like, I want this guy on my team. I love this guy. He's a competitor. And constantly, anytime he did anything. So he got tremendous love on a national scale, and he deserved it. He played one of his best games, top to bottom, that we've ever seen. He was exactly what he needed to be. Played lockdown defense on DeMar DeRozan and Rudy Gay. And then offensively, really did not take too many of those bad Dillon shots. He was under control. Mid-range game was working. I thought he was awesome. Awesome. That Dillon Brooks is a steal. And I couldn't help but think of the comparisons that people had between he and Kyle Kuzma, and watching Kuzma in that Laker-Warrior game, and thinking how much further Dillon Brooks has advanced than Kyle Kuzma in his career, and how much now there's no question that Brooks is the better player of the two. Those two guys saying kudos. They were were incredible in this game.
For sure. My mind is still stuck on something you said about 5 minutes ago, where you said that the Grizzlies were, pretty much up the whole game, and it took a miracle for the Spurs to come back. It didn't take a miracle. It took Taylor Jenkins being goofy. Like, why are we acting like that's not what happened yesterday? He had a lineup with
like that.
Huh?
I said nobody's.
That's not a miracle though, bro. That's just stupidity. That's not.
It's not. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna. Hey, listen. He ain't gonna play 6 dudes all game.
I understand what you're saying, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that wasn't the dumbest thing I've ever seen in basketball history yesterday. Like, you're sitting here like making excuses for it. Well, you can't play 6 dudes. I understand that. I'm not saying you can play 6 dudes.
What are the specifics?
But you also don't clear your entire starting lineup and bring in all bench dudes with no chemistry on the court at all. You don't do that either. You don't have Tyus Jones.
When did they play an all-bench lineup?
He had everybody except for
He always had at least one starter. He always had at least one starter.
No, that lineup was horrible, man. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, it was a horrible lineup, but he always had at least one starter. I say
Kyle Anderson is not the one starter you keep on the court.
He had John Morant. He had him out there with
No,
John
he
Morant.
didn't. He didn't.
Yes,
Peter.
he did.
He did.
At the beginning of
Peter, you do not know what you're talking about. I will bet you whatever you want to bet. You do not know what you're talking about. The lineup I'm talking about, he started the second quarter with was Tyus Jones.
I'm not talking about the second quarter. I'm talking about the fourth quarter.
I'm talking about the second quarter when the 21-point lead went away. I don't know what lead you're referring to. I'm talking about the second quarter when I went off.
I thought you were just talking in general.
No.
Yeah, the second quarter thing was terrible.
That's what I'm talking about.
You talked about that.
That ain't a miracle. That ain't a miracle. That's just stupidity. See, now you get me mad, bro, because I kind of forgot about that whole stretch of play. Like, we almost lost the game.
Listen. You're taking me out of context. The miracle part I said was that they shot 35% and were in the game. That's the point.
They were in the game because we put out that crap lineup.
Now this is where we add context to that discussion. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You're turning this into some kind of like thing where I'm like,
man, you almost made me go off, man.
You're just like waiting for it. Like you just got this like itchy trigger finger. I wouldn't even say anything like that. There was if a team shoots 35% for the game and is somehow in the game at the end, that's pretty much a miracle at this point.
No, not exactly.
And there are reasons for that miracle, though, as you mentioned. They outshot the Grizzlies at the foul line. Number one, they got 7 extra points at the foul line because the Grizzlies just missed tons of free throws. The lineups were awful, and I don't know if you were here for the first part of the show, saying when I mentioned that anytime you may not have been. So let me clarify. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're too busy selling T-shirts or doing some other stuff. So let me clarify. When I very clearly said, anytime there was more than one bench player on the floor at any time, the Grizzlies were
I remember you saying that
disaster.
But you also said it was a miracle. No, it wasn't a miracle. It was stupidity.
Okay, if you want to get semantic, it's fine. I was trying to be positive at first. I was throwing flowers to Jonas and Dillon Brooks and being positive. And then we got plenty of time to talk about the trash bench situation because there's plenty to get to there.
No, I don't knock the bench. Knock the coach. The bench is what it is.
Well, the situation's trash. There are. Let's see. So what do we got? 48 minutes times 5. 240 minutes to distribute in an NBA game. You're not going to distribute that over 6 guys. The bench, the bench other than than Desmond Bane, played a grand total of 17, 22, 34 minutes. That's it. That's about as little an amount as you can possibly play a bench. The 6 guys, they didn't play any of those minutes. But the minute I can't necessarily blame Taylor Jenkins. He changed his rotations up. He extended Jaren Jackson Jr.'s starting role. He extended the starters' minutes longer than normal. He changed the rotations. He took Brandon Clark completely out of the mix. Brandon Clark, DNP, CD. Incredible turn of events for a guy that was a big-time part of the Grizzlies. He did not even play. Justice Winslow, we knew, was not going to play. As I tweeted out, if you told me at the beginning of the year that they would play a playoff game or a postseason game, and Justice Winslow and Brandon Clark would both be healthy and available, and neither one would play at all, I would say you've lost your mind. But that's the way that it is. He didn't play Conchar. He didn't play. He played guys. He played Grayson Allen for 5 minutes, and they were disastrous minutes. And they never played him again. I thought he was fine. I didn't think it was a major issue. Like he played. That's literally as small a time as you can play and give rest. You can't. Jonas Valanciunas was going to die out there. I mean, like he came off the bench and just like gasping for air. He normally plays like 28 minutes. He's playing 38 minutes. That's huge for him. I can't. I mean, it's what's he other than that run in the second quarter, which he rolled the dice and came up craps. After that, I thought the rotations were, I mean, like as tight as you could possibly make them.
Yeah, they were fine. That was a disastrous second quarter, bro. That like I had almost had a meltdown
crazy.
in the arena.
Oh, it's crazy.
He's going to do it again against the Warriors, bro. You know he's going to do it again. He's going to try that crap again.
Well, I mean, again, when I say that you only played 34 in Melton, who was probably the best of the bench guys apart from Bane, Tillman was good. Was pretty good defensively in spots, but he was awful on offense. He had no idea what was going on offense. Tyus Jones hit a couple of shots, including a 3, but was brutal defensively. Melton was like, I guess kind of was bad offensively. His shot is gone completely. You got to play somebody. Like, I mean, what are you going to bring Brandon Clark back? Play him as a guard? I mean, you have Desmond Bane. You have Desmond Bane, John Morant, Dylan Brooks in the backcourt. That's it. You can't play Grayson Allen. You don't have any confidence in him. Can't play Melton. Don't have any confidence in him. Tyus Jones.
Here we are talking about a guy's been starting shooting guard the whole season, and we were saying, I like when like my arguments just play themselves out, and I ain't got to argue no more. Yeah. I love that feeling.
Eventually, when you when you have a situation like the Grizzlies, the truth will come out.
Like I said, I was riding down the street the other day. I'm going through the radio dials. I just took it straight. I just heard my name like called out on another station, another show. Like, bro, what? Like, man, people try to tell you different. Edging the same who I'm talking about. Man, we really needed Grayson, man, against man. Shut your clown. Man, shut up. What we need Grayson for? We saw Grayson last night looking like he ain't played basketball ever in his life. Looking like he won an award to get on the court. A halftime timeout game. You get to get on the court.
Everyone, the entire bench did. It was Grayson Allen was disastrous 5-minute stretch for him, but it was. I mean, Tyus Jones was a -16 in 7 minutes. Grayson Allen was a -17 in 5 minutes. Xavier Tillman was a -22 in 10 minutes. All these dudes when they were out there, it was
horrible.
It's just awful. So
I'm gonna tell you
what. But again, it becomes a math problem because the starters played. I would dare say, I have to go back and look, but I'm going to guess that there's not been a Grizzlies game where every single starter has played at least 30 minutes. But that's what happened last night. Every single starter played at least 30 minutes. Two of them, Dylan and Ja, played 40 minutes. Jonas played 38, which to him is like 48. I mean, it's almost the entire game for him. He's normally way under that. Like that's you can't play more than that's a playoff like Game 7 type rotation. And it's just that the bench was so trash that the very small amount of time they were in, they were nuclear bad. They just set the game on fire. But, I mean, unless he's going to go with a college basketball, Gonzaga-style six-man rotation and put Desmond Bane in there and everybody else just, y'all ain't playing, I don't know what else you can do. You can't stagger the bench that much.
Right.
Every other team in the world is out here. Every other playoff team has a bench that's capable of putting like 2 or 3 guys from the bench on the floor at once without setting themselves on fire.
He just did a horrible job of staggering, man. And I couldn't get paid. I didn't after the second quarter.
But what did you want him to do? Seriously, what
not put all bench dudes on the court with Kyle Anderson.
That's literally what every other team. That's how NBA rotations have always worked.
No, that's not true.
Yes,
it's not true at all.
That is true.
It's not true at all.
You saw the last night. And Draymond on the bench put a huge bench lineup on there for a good 5-minute stretch at the beginning of the second quarter, where the Warriors won that stretch. They struggled with it in the fourth quarter, and they went back to their dudes at that point. But that's the same thing that the Grizzlies did. They struggled with
the Warriors.
The
also
quarter.
Have
they
2
didn't
dudes. The Warriors got 3 dudes, so it's a little different situation, bro. The Warriors got 3 dudes.
But I'm telling you, that's what
basketball god. So
that's what playoff coaches are going to do. I mean, I'm not I told you I've had my issues with Taylor Jenkins, but I can't really. I mean,
I talked to
Golden State played 8 dudes in this game. They played 8 guys, and they played them all kind of mixed in. The Grizzlies played 10 dudes, but only 6 actually played.
I talked to.
Not even have been there.
I talked to Sean Coleman yesterday. Met him in person for the first time. Didn't look like what I thought he looked like. Shout out to my boy Sean Coleman. Also told him I don't want to hear the softball questions in the Zoom meeting today. I don't know if he listened or not.
Okay.
But no, we had a discussion. He said something that was a good point. He said this game feels like a Brandon Clark game. Like, I think this is a game where they should have played BC. I said, I can see that. Coach Tillman wasn't giving you nothing.
The thing is, we just spent a month talking about how Brandon wasn't giving anybody anything. I mean, Taylor Jenkins doesn't have any options.
There are games that have, like, a Brandon Clark feel to them, man. Especially when the Spurs, they got Rudy Gay at power forward. Come on, man.
What does that mean, though? Tillman's been your best defensive option. He played good defense in the game.
Against who, though?
Offense is just...
He's got to guard Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah. Somebody's got to.
I would like to see some BC last night. And I'm not particularly the biggest BC stan. But
I don't know. It feels like just bitching to bitch about stuff. Like, it's just like...
You can say bitch on the radio? In what context?
In that context, that you can.
I know. I'm just going to leave it alone because I don't really understand context too well.
Yeah, well. It just feels like everybody's just whining and like everybody's like, oh, I mean, like I had my issues with the rotate, but like when you have that many bench players, none of whom, like I tweeted out, and I will stick by this. When you think you're 13 deep, it turns out you're actually only about 6 deep. It's like the same thing.
And I've been saying it all year.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with quarterbacks. You think you got 3 quarterbacks. If you think you got 3 quarterbacks, chances are you got 0 because you really need to know the one guy. If you think, oh man, our bench goes 7, 8, we could put in all these different. No, that means you don't have anybody that you actually can really trust and you really know what's going on. And it's been, I mean, I'm not going to get in there and like this is a day I'm supposed to be happy today. Why are you dragging me into this?
Who?
You're dragging me into this like this negativity.
No, man, because I'm super worried about this Warriors game because I think we've got the pieces.
What do you mean worried about that? Who cares if they lose? Who cares?
I care. What do you mean? Who cares?
They're.
Hey, man,
this is They've met their expectations.
No,
this is house money.
No,
they're not supposed to win this game.
No, I'm tired of house money stuff. I'm tired of house money.
Well, then you just have unrealistic expectations.
Why you think I'm being negative, bro? Like I'm excited, but like that was stupid.
No, you're being because you spent this entire segment talking about how terrible rotations were, how awful they were. You wanted to get mad, and they were like as little as you could possibly play dudes.
Huh?
You can't play a bench
in the end, yeah.
Realistically, you can't play a bench any less than he did.
Yeah, you can, Peter, because he did it in the second half. In the first half, he put the goofy lineup and blew.
And what happened in the second half? What was the score in the second half?
They beat him.
Not in the second half. If you just take if you just take the second half, that's not what happened. I mean, I don't. That's the part I don't understand. Second half score was 47-44 Spurs. The Spurs won the second.
What was the second quarter score? Pull it up.
30-18.
Exactly.
Spurs.
Exactly. That shouldn't have happened.
But I'm saying you can't. But that's fine. Like you're the second half. You're nitpicking. This stuff happens, man. I mean, the Lakers looked horrible for like 3.5 quarters, and then they managed to come back and win the game. That's going to happen sometimes. But he played your rotation in the second half, and it didn't matter. We got to take a break.
Why you think I hear you, bro? But I'm disturbed by Taylor Jenkins' trends, and it's bothering me, bro.
I don't
like. We very well could have lost that game yesterday. Like, and then we should have came down to it. Because you were about 20
in the second half. We'll take a break. Go
to break then, man.
Apologies to Dylan Brooks and Jonas Valanciunas.
No, we're going to talk about it. We got 3 hours to talk about it.
All right, we'll come back. Last word to get to. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Same great shows.
We welcome you back to Sports 56 Middays.
What's up? It's Sports 56 Happy Hour.
A new spot on the FM dial. Check out Sports 56 on our new FM home at 98.5.
Gossett Kia on Covington Pike is celebrating Memorial Day all month long, and we can put you in a new Kia for less than $5 a day. 2021 Kia Forte $139 a month, 2021 Kia Soul $179 a month, and 2021 Kia K5 built in America $199 a month. All 36-month leases only $3,049 due at signing. Plus, peace of mind you can trust with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Forte $139 a month lease, Soul $179 a month lease, K5 $199 a month lease. So hurry to Gossett Kia 1900 Covington Pike online, KiaCovingtonPike.com. Ask for Bobby J. He'll put you in a new Kia today.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
0 security deposit, $650 acquisition fee, 10,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte ME 358110, MSRP 20,590. Soul M777 6411, MSRP 21960. K5 MG 005197, MSRP 26170. Includes all manufacturer rebates and incentives. PF 695 excludes tax title and license with approved credit. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/2021. Dealer stock only.
Mid-South Hobbies has your favorite model airplanes, boats, race cars, and trains to build. With brands you know like Lionel, LGB, and a large selection of Traxxas radio-controlled trucks, cars, and boats. Mid-South Hobbies has all the accessories to make them complete, with thousands of paint colors to make them shine. Reach the sky with rockets and kites, or reach deep into your imagination with action figures, comic book superheroes, and fantasy quest games. Get passionate about your hobby at Mid-South Hobbies. 4862 Summer Avenue, open 7 days a week. Call 901-682-9402.
Case IH is a proud supporter of the Mississippi Farm Bureau, and thanks to a membership benefits partnership, Mississippi Farm Bureau members receive a discount of up to $500 on every qualifying Case IH tractor and piece of equipment you purchase. This discount may be used with other promotions, rebates, or offers. So join Mid-South Ag Equipment and the Mississippi Farm Bureau and pocket up to $500 in savings. Call Mid-South Ag at 662-890-3141 to get your discount today.
First Bank is here to help you, whether you're a business looking for a loan to expand or refinance an existing one, a homeowner looking for a mortgage or home equity line, a consumer wanting to finance your dream car, or wanting a competitive rate on your CD deposits. Let First Bank try to handle your banking needs. Stop into one of First Bank's 3 local branches today, 6482 Poplar Avenue, just east of International Paper, 8398 Highway 64 across from Wolf Chase, and 6280 Highway 64 in Oakland. Or check them out online at firstbankonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mount Moriah Auto Sales. What sets them apart? Great selection, quality, high-end to low-end cars, and low mileage. Mount Moriah Auto Sales is under new management. Ask for Emmett or Steven. Check out their great selection of cars or trucks. Choose from Dodges, Jeeps, Fords, GMCs, Infinitis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, even Bentleys. Mount Moriah Auto Sales also has a great service department with 12 bays for everything from oil changes to alignment to new tires. Go to MountMoriahAutoSales.com. Pick out your like new car or truck today. Mount Moriah Auto Sales, right on the corner and right on the price.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Our good friend J. Lou, who was posting yesterday about his cool spatula and slick hardwood floor, says now I'm slick bragging. He says we had defeated when I watched a game on the patio. He has some pictures of his patio setup. Man, this dude's got it. Got a beautiful outdoor patio. Looks like he's been to Family Leisure a few times. He got some great outdoor furniture. Got some outdoor flooring. Got the TV up. Got the lighting. The puppies on the nice little outdoor flooring that he's got working out there with the stone. J. Lou's clearly been to Family Leisure and enjoying his family leisure time, and that's what it's all about. So, shout out to the texters. Feel free to send pictures of your setup and where you're watching games, what you're into, all that stuff. You wanna brag about it? That's cool.
I ain't mad.
I appreciate
setup
brags.
is fire though.
I know. Look at that thing. That's nice. That's a nice setup right there.
I'm trying to see is that screened in?
No, it doesn't look like it's screened in. No, it looks like it's outside, but he's got the lights hung.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you see that? That's
nice. Oh, yeah, he in there. Fight your boy over, J. Lou.
Got the plants out there,
man.
Looking good. So we were talking about the game last night. Anthony Sane was just railing on the.
Man, I'm sick of this Taylor Jenkins stuff, bro. Like we good enough to beat the Warriors, bro. But the dumbness coming out, we gonna lose.
I have no idea what you're what you're talking about. So I've added up the number. The bench in the second half, the outside of Desmond Bane, who was playing good basketball. So those 6 guys, anybody that wasn't Kyle, Jaren, Jonas, Dylan, Ja, or Desmond Bane, played a grand total in the second half of 14 minutes total. That means that's an average of about 4
I'm
and a half
clearly
minutes.
talking about the second quarter. We can move off of this, bro, because it really ain't that big of a deal. Because I'm super excited. My energy high. Like I don't care about any of this crap. To be honest with you. Like I'm feeling good about winning yesterday. But
the bigger issue is
I'm not gonna talk about like it was a miracle that the Spurs came back. It was a clear reason why the Spurs got back in the game yesterday. It happened in the second quarter. I mean, so it's not. That's all I have issue with what you said. I mean, ain't nothing to argue about, fam. Like
I didn't say it was a miracle they got back in the game.
You did.
It was a miracle. No, I didn't. I said it was a miracle they were competitive with a shooting 35%
well, my bad. Move on
from the
then.
field.
Move on then.
So anyway, point.
Just hang Taylor Jenkins banner in the Raptors then. Is that what you want to do? Just put the.
No, I'm just not. I'm not going to talk for a little while.
Put the Taylor Jenkins polo shirt up there.
All right. Anyway, the thing for the Grizzlies though, they're going to have to figure out, if any of these dudes can actually play, because they were awful in that second quarter run, and again, Xavier Tillman was a minus 19 in his 5 minutes in the first half. Grayson Allen was a minus 17 in his 5 minutes in the first half. Those happened to coincide with each other. You got a real problem there if you're going to try to go with any kind of deep bench lineup. So I do think that there's got to be some kind of a moratorium on playing more than 3 bench guys at once. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be clearly you just don't have anything that you can count on there. That's a real issue. And man, look. It may well have been a Brandon Clark game. I don't know. We saw enough bad Brandon Clark games to know that
sure.
There's a real decent chance that Clark would have been out there and it would have had the exact same effect as everybody else. You certainly couldn't count on him. I mean, but that's wild. Think about that for a second though. He did not play. Like in a playoff game, he was healthy and just was a healthy scratch, just didn't play.
Yep. I got something else positive I'll talk about it after the break, too, since you say I'm only seeing negative stuff, which is also a lie. But I got something else positive to talk about, too, that I really was excited about.
There's plenty of good positives to talk about.
We got that dub.
You took us into that negative energy.
No, bro, that was you.
That dub.
When you're praising Taylor Jenkins, it's negative energy to me, bro.
Praise Taylor Jenkins?
Man, I wish you could have heard me say, get this garbage A lineup out of the game in the media section. Like, they went down to the sideline clear as day.
Everybody said that. Everybody said that.
Yeah, I wish you could have heard the energy that came out of me when I said that in the middle of the game.
I'm sure, but you can't play 5 dudes 48 minutes.
Don't talk to me like I'm dumb, Peter. I understand that, but you also ain't got to put that crap on the line out there either. You can stagger your lineups, just like he did in the second half. Don't play with me, Peter.
You don't play with me. I'm about to hang a banner.
Yeah, go ahead and put that Taylor Jenkins banner up there.
That's right.
Replacement ass coach. Just get ready to see who his replacement is.
Let's
have that kind of conversation. Who's the guy who's going to get us over the mountaintop?
Yeah. Greg Popovich did a great job.
That's all right. You're talking about the GOAT, though.
Did he
You're
win?
talking about the GOAT, though.
Okay. All right. Well, is he
a team that lost?
How's he been the last 6 or 7 years?
Yeah.
A
team that lost 5 or 6 straight games. It took us to the brink yesterday. Yeah,
Because all those games were against one of the best. They all played the best teams.
Oh, now you want to give them props like they just. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, don't you ever compare no garbage Taylor Jenkins to the GOAT, man. Don't ever in your life do that again.
Oh, he's beating him. He keeps beating him.
Man, okay.
That's how
let's count. Let's do championship counts by the time the career's over. Oh, you sound goofy right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Really like defending a dude who probably ain't gonna be the Grizzlies coach in 2 years.
Jeez,
man, get off my phone with this stuff, man.
Ridiculous. That's the only thing you got.
Let's go get Mark Jackson.
The only trick in the book is I got Taylor Jenkins. If you got a bench that's that bad.
Oh, now the bench is terrible. Oh, okay, it's the bench's fault.
I swear, one of the things about doing a show with Anthony Sain is he literally just only takes whatever words he wants to put in your mouth. That's
the bench's fault.
The other words, he doesn't even listen to the
bench just checked themselves into the game. And they just, hey, coach, I'm going in. I'm going in right now.
He didn't listen to any of that stuff. You're right.
Yeah.
Hour number 2.
Brandon Clark said, I'm just going to go take the game off, Coach.
Studios, Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
You looking for a ride equipped with family fun for everyone? We got it at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike during the Jeep Freedom Days and Memorial Day sales event. 2021 Jeep Renegade Sport, $23,990 or $299 a month. 2021 Dodge Charger XST, $31,110 or $399 a month. 2021 Jeep Wrangler Sport, $335 a month. And 2021 Fiat 500X Pop all-wheel drive, $24,490 or $329 a month. So drive past the rest and come to the best Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat 1900 Covington Pike or shop online GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motorcars.
Almost financed through Chrysler, 75 months at 4.15% APR, 500X, MP 8982, MSRP 27,885, Renegade MPM 44,788, MSRP 26,240, Charger SXT, MH 561,998, MSRP 33,110, Wrangler MW 725,203, MSRP 33,610, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 695, excludes tax out on license, see dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/21 with approved credit, dealer stock only.
Hi everyone, this is Greg Gaston for FanDuel. The NBA play-in tournament gives some teams one last shot to make the playoffs, including the Memphis Grizzlies. But everyone can bet this round risk-free on FanDuel Sportsbook. FanDuel has teamed up with basketball legends Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith to make sure you'll get your money back if you don't win. That's any user, any bet type, any game. The NBA play-in tournament is going down May 18th through the 21st, and FanDuel just made it even more exciting. It's all part of FanDuel's Play-In Palooza. So if you already have a sportsbook account, just open the app and opt in to claim your risk-free bet. And if you're new to FanDuel, sign up with my promo code GASMAN to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000, exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Must be 21 or over and present in Tennessee. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. New user risk-free bet for first real money wager only, and refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you have a gambling problem, call Tennessee Redline at 1-800-889-9789.
I'm Kelly Erb with Mark Spensdorf Realtors, and I just had to ask, Sheldon, did you really just buy a set of golf clubs and you never tried them out?
Yep, that's right.
And Sheldon, didn't you tell me whenever you buy a car, you never test drive it?
Again? Yep.
Don't you think that's pretty bizarre since you always tell people to talk to 2 or 3 agents when they sell their home?
Yes, it is. I'm Sheldon Rosengarten, and I'm also with Marks Bensdorf Realtors with Kelly. It's funny, we tell people that you should always talk to more than one agent to find out not only what they think about your home, but more importantly, what they will do for you. And you really need to make sure and include us in the interview process.
I agree, because how are you going to find out about our strategic marketing program with the Shellbucks option? And as people often say, when you want the job done, call Sheldon.
That's Sheldon Rosengarten and Kelly Erb. Call or email us at memphisrelocate.com or 682-1868. Do it now, 682-1868 or memphisrelocate.com.
I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 115 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. So easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstall's. Stock up heavy on all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
Farmers Insurance knows that when you're in the car and that song comes on, yes, that's the one, you have no choice but to pull out your imaginary drumsticks and smash those cymbals and stomp on that kick pedal, which unfortunately is the accelerator pedal. And we covered it. Talk to a farmer's agent who knows a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Call Chad Gatlin at 901-235-1176 or get a fast quote at memphisfarmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis, W253DF Memphis, and WIVG Tunica Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
We have 2 new accidents on the roadways. Crash on Walnut Grove westbound over I-240. The right lane is blocked. That's Walnut Grove westbound over I-240. The right lane is blocked. Also, we have a crash on Hacks Cross Road south of Bill Morris Parkway at Lowrance Road. That's Hacks Cross, Bill Morris Parkway, Lowrance Road. We're still working the accident on Macon Road between Homer and Maria Street. Macon in both directions are closed, and also power is out in that area as well. So just keep all of that in mind. And then we're dealing with delays on I-55. That's the old bridge, as the right lane is blocked there.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Yeah.
Hour number 2 is here. Live from Cable Studios. Yep. Wrestling Music Day. Justin Starr coming up in an hour.
Peter, you were saying some stuff.
You saying about to wrestle on here.
You were saying every Thursday we do this crap show. I think it's just the wrestling music energy, bro. It just gets us kind of amped.
I think that's what happens. I think that's what happens, man.
Like for real, it might be for real. We woke up and texted. We woke up some nonsense. Sometimes you ring the bell by mistake. Texas says, "How is B?" I don't know if it's your fault, my fault, or ours combined, but sometimes we say things that wake up the nonsense. Yeah. How is beating a bad team in a playing game, missing Derek White, world beater Derek White.
Missing Derek White. Team USA, Derek White.
Team USA, Olympian Derek White. Meeting expectations. I knew that goofy playing with house money would be played today. Beating bad teams and beating G League level teams when teams are sitting out players isn't meeting expectations. He's saying that the Grizzlies won a lot of games this year, beating teams that were shorthanded, etc. I'll speak on that. This is where me and Peter's rift this morning will be fixed, like the Memphis Arkansas bridge, the new bridge.
That's right. Let's heal this thing
because we would come together. This is like let me think of an example in wrestling, man, where two guys were feuding and then something make them come together. I don't know. Are we doing Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and doing the Mega Powers, or
the Mega Powers reunite?
Yeah,
I was thinking Stone Cold and Goldberg sharing a beer.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna come together on this text, man, because the Grizzlies are meeting expectations because they're not in the bottom of the NBA. Like the Sacramento Kings, who have gone, 15 years without going to the playoffs?
Yep.
Like the Phoenix Suns, who broke a 10-year streak this year. Minnesota Timberwolves, who haven't been in the playoffs in forever. Like, that's why. That's why
the Knicks.
They're not. Yeah, the Knicks who ain't been good in 20 years because they're better than what they're supposed to be. That's how they met expectations. No, they didn't make the playoffs last year. They have a chance to make it this year, but they're not in yet. That's why the Grizzlies. That's why we are excited about meeting expectations because they're a lot better than what they could have been. Y'all got to stop being entitled, spoiled fans for a franchise that's only been here 20 years in Memphis and understand that what the Grizzlies are doing is phenomenal. That it doesn't happen. You don't see teams who are rebuilding like this competing this early in the game. So Rated R Superstar on Wrestling Thursday. What you gonna do, brother? When the
Edge texting in here.
What you gonna do, brother? With the voice of the voiceless and the gatekeeper of Memphis Media run wild on you,
brother. Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something.
Take the mic, brother. Go
Hard
ahead.
times, Daddy. Hard times is when you been out of the playoffs 15 years, Daddy. And they say, we're bringing your coach back. That's hard times, Daddy.
You get your high Luke Walton. You realize
they say you high Vlade Divac and say, hey, we're going to let this man run the team. That's hard times, Daddy.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Hard times.
Dude's got the best stuff, man. Don't try to like take something I'm saying and then throw this nonsense on top of it. No, man. Me and my boy, we on the same page now, man.
That's
Let's
exactly
go, man.
right, man.
Let's go. Don't do us, man. Don't ever do us like that. Rated R Superstar.
We fight
I think you're a rated
on
PG.
and off the radio. That's what we do.
I think you're a rated. Hold on. I think you're a rated PG superstar. Pure garbage superstar. Rated R.
Ooh.
That's what I think your name needs to be.
Ooh.
Playing games superstar. That's what you are. Rated R superstar.
Boy. Man. Well, let me tell you something. It was.
Hold on. You might even be a rated G for goofy superstar. Rated R superstar. Don't come here trying to do me and my boy on a Wrestling Thursday, man. This conflict.
I love his energy. I love his energy from Anthony. I love this. This is real wrestling energy. I'm getting it. I love it. Love that wrestling energy. Last night, Grizzlies were victorious, 196 over the Spurs. Great game from Jonas Valanciunas, who was outstanding, 23 and 23. Dylan Brooks was tremendous on both ends, 24 and 7, and again shut down DeMar DeRozan when he guarded him. Just nothing. DeRozan had nothing in the tank.
Nothing.
Same thing with
tight ass braids.
Same thing with Rudy Gay. He slid over to Rudy Gay, and Rudy was getting hot, and he turned off his water.
Oh yeah,
a little bit. And he's going to have to do it to Steph coming up tomorrow. He's going to have to stay on the court. He's going to have to avoid foul trouble. He's going to have to play the game of his life. But he can do it.
He can do it.
Jonas Valanciunas, who we mentioned, was fantastic. Also, so let's talk a little bit about some of the other players, including.
Give me the mic.
I thought
Give me the mic.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yes.
Was that first stretch was awesome. Like when at the beginning of the game, it's like, who's this guy?
Yep.
He looked unreal. Hitting threes with confidence, taking them with confidence, playing good defense, being part of the action. Getting in there, and then they just kind of stopped. They just forgot about it, man. If you want to get my beef going.
Come on, let's go.
That's my beef. The man is out there, and the Grizzlies' offense for the last 9 or 10 minutes of the game consisted of just Dylan sort of doing stuff, Ja kind of occasionally doing some stuff, maybe an offensive rebound from Jonas Valanciunas. It was there. They forgot about Jaren Jackson Jr. Didn't take a shot in that fourth quarter. Not one shot. Just was out there doing his thing. If you look at the box score from the fourth quarter alone, Jaren Jackson Jr., the only guy that played significant minutes who did not take a shot for the Grizzlies. 12 shots were between Dylan and Ja Morant. That's you got to remember the dude is out there. He's a potent weapon. He's your best shooter. Man, don't let him get cold. And they go through these stretches where they just forget that he's on the court. And it's very frustrating to watch.
But here's the thing. Jaren kind of forgets he's on the court too. But I'll put a dime right there, and I'll talk about the positive things that I saw yesterday from Jaren. Jaren has this I heard people say this was coming, but I didn't buy it. But his ability to put the ball on the floor is getting incrementally better over time. And there were some moments yesterday where it was a couple drives yesterday where he really looked good. There was one that was pretty bad in the fourth. But, well, you call it bad.
Finishing is, he's still got
but his handle's getting a little tighter, and he's learning to operate in those half-court sets and get the ball and take guys off the dribble. Guys, to play the same position as him off the dribble. And he's looking a lot better doing it. I saw a lot of intensity by Jaren that I haven't seen a lot. I saw him get in and get rebounds, big defensive plays, and just showing a lot of emotion, even on plays where he got fouled or whatever. I liked a lot that I saw from Jaren. And regardless of how this season ends, I think we can beat the Warriors in the next game. But regardless of how this season ends, I'm looking forward to a bright future with the team where John and Jaren are your two young guys of the future. And JV is there in the fold doing his thing, giving you, double-doubles like it's nothing to do. The future is really bright for this team, man. And we clown about Radar Superstar. We shout out to Radar. I mean, he chimes in almost every day. But yeah, man, like I'm seeing a lot of good things that I like. And we talked about carving out the core within this, 12 guys that they play in their rotation. They're able to play in their rotation. Like that, those four guys are looking very promising. That four-man group of, Ja, Jaren, Dylan, and JV is looking great. And
the new core four.
The new core four, so to speak. Is this what we're seeing before our eyes developing? Oh, hey, hold on. What was it? Who are those guys again? Let me pull up Photoshop real fast. Go ahead. No,
everything is a T-shirt right now.
Oh yeah, wait till what's coming out today.
You're in T-shirt mode.
Wait till what's coming out today at 10. You're like, oh crap, he did it. But no, go ahead.
No, man, I agree. The thing, Jaren is there's a lot to like about, and I was really excited to see the beginning of the game and just to see when he's activated and when he's into it and he's playing well. He's still such a unique player, and he is their best shooter. I mean, like, with respect to everybody else, like Jaren is the dude that can get hot and go, 6-7 threes in a game. He is a power guard. He looked like a power guard. The thing that's frustrating is, you mentioned Jaren kind of forgets that he's out there too, but that's part of the role that he is expected to play for this team. He is a power guard. That means he's out there to space the floor, and sometimes that means, if no one's looking for you and your job is to space the floor, then all you do is stand out in space. Right. There's nothing else. Yeah, that's what he's expected to do. He's not Steph Curry where they say go run off a million different screens and we'll open that. They could if they felt comfortable running that stuff for Jaren. But until then, it's incumbent upon Ja to really get him involved, and that brings me to Ja, who I thought had a really interesting game, mixed game for Ja. There was a lot of good. You saw some moments where he really did the Ja thing. He could get to that little floater space and was doing his thing. We saw some stuff where it was negative Ja, where he settled for some bad shots, where he turned the ball over, where he wasn't locked in. And I don't know. So, to me, he still doesn't quite look. He doesn't quite look like vintage Ja. Like, he doesn't quite look like the best Ja that we could see. I don't know if it's still fatigue or whatever, but It seems like, that fourth quarter Ja, I'm not sure that's a thing at this point right now.
But you saw high energy Ja. You saw him competing. You saw him talking noise on the court. You saw him, and he seemed to be energized by fans being there. You know what I mean? And
I think that helped. I think that helped the young team, the young Grizzlies, a lot. I think that helped them a lot. I really do.
Yeah, that combination of the 7K plus the arena music, it was dope, man. And you saw,
and you know what else? You know what else? I do believe this. I heard it last night on the broadcast, and I know you were there.
Mm-hmm.
You can speak to it, better than I can. I feel like if the fans hadn't been there, I don't know if Ja Morant makes that last free throw. Because he missed the first one.
Oh, did we just
you could
surround
see
him with
you
love?
could see his.
We just surrounded him with love. We bathed him in love after that first free throw.
That's exactly what happened. I really don't know that free throw goes in. He's not. His confidence is low. You could see he missed it. He's like, oh man. He's had these games where he's shooting 1 of 4 from the line, where he's just struggling. He's out there, and the crowd sensed it, and you hear this just cheer and this like, you got it, Ja. We got this. You got this. It was a one possession game. He needed to make that free throw to make it a 2 possession game and seal it, and he makes it. I thought that was really a big crowd moment. Like in an empty arena, I don't know that he makes that shot.
Yeah, he and you know what Ja did, man? Like to reciprocate that love that the people threw, because it was a, hate to say a sweet moment, but it was a pure, genuine, loving moment.
It was love.
Ja missed the free throw, and everybody was, let's go, Ja. They cheered him up, and he stepped up and knocked it down. You know what Ja did to reciprocate? He stayed after the game, and he just took free throws after the game. I pulled out my camera. I said, look at Ja. He got me. I'm going to pull out the camera and give him what he wants.
Oh, boy.
I'm about to pull out the camera and give him what I want. What he wants. So you know what happened, Peter? I pulled out the camera. I'm recording Josh shooting free throws. He misses 2 out of 3. I said, no, I can't play that one. I don't think that's what he wanted. I don't think that's the vibe he was looking for.
Man.
But man. John was I was like, no, I don't really think that's why you came out here, John.
Hey, I'd rather miss them than make them. It's the classic make them when they count that John Calipari said for all those years. I don't know, man. He made the one that counted. That was big. The free throw situation for the Grizzlies is just I don't know. They were 2 of 6 in the fourth quarter. They were 13 of 24 for the game. Why can't Memphis teams make free throws?
I don't know.
Between the Tigers and the Grizzlies, the Grizzlies are a professional basketball team and shot 13 of 24 from the foul line. Like that seems impossible. Like a high school team, you'd be mad if they shot 13 to 24.
Oh, for sure. But I mean,
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't know. They're not bad shooters. Like, come on, man.
I talked to Greg yesterday too. Greg Aston, he was at the game, and he and Wolo were looking like
while you were just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing. Just doing my pop star
your cardio
requirements. Yeah,
cardio reps.
But everybody in radio is vibing. Like, what are we doing other than watching the game? Like, we're not right.
Soaking in the vibe.
Yeah, you're soaking in the vibe.
You're just
so right. I was talking to Greg after the game.
Columnists are out there talking to us.
Yeah, columnists writing articles. Like, they're doing live chats in their message boards. Who's got time for that crap? But no, I was talking to Greg, and I said the thing with John the free throws is, well, Greg was a little bit more perturbed because that money line, he got kind of frustrated at the end. So we were talking. I said, well, the thing about Mike, thing about Ja is we have to remember he's a second-year player, and I remember us. He's a second-year player taking free throws to clinch a win in a play-in game to get his team to the hunt for the playoffs. So we have to remember that when Mike Conley was here, there was a running joke about Mike being number 11, and that the 11 meant, make one, miss one on free throws. Like, that was a running Mike Conley joke for years. If Mike Conley back then was in the same position Ja's in, leader of the team, 20, 21 years old, no, this is it's a moment Ja's never been in, man. Like we said, 2 years ago, Ja was playing on a 3-on-3 court doing a AAU tournament with the second team, but just screwing around. And now he's shooting free throws to help get his team to the playoffs. So it's a process. I had people texting me, messaging me, man, what's going on with Ja, man? Why? Man, let Ja do his thing. He'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm one of the people who I look at Ja and say, it looked like Ja had fun this summer. It looked like Ja had a good time enjoying being Ja Morant this offseason. I'm willing to bet that you're going to see Ja a lot more locked in, a lot more focused over the offseason. And it's just a natural progression, man. And he'll be fine. Like the free throws, all that stuff, the three-point shooting, the not being engaged on the court. I think you're going to see a total different version of Ja next season. But we still got games to play. So, but he's fine. He's in my opinion, he's fine. Yeah, we got one game to play at least. But yeah.
I wasn't. I don't again, all the criticism or anything that we talk about with the Grizzlies, it's all, it's a very short-term thing, because long-term they're still fine. Everything's fine. They're where they need to be. Nobody needs to panic. None of that stuff, really makes a huge difference at this point. It's just a matter of, there are things that they need to work on, and he knows that. And it should not have been that close. If they just hit free throws normally, it's not that close. If they just get halfway decent play from anybody on the bench, it's not that close. There's so many things that happen that didn't need to happen. I'll say also, just for when we come back, there's a couple other guys I wanted to mention in this game. We'll also talk a little bit about the Warriors and the Lakers from last night as well, because a couple different factors that we're gonna get into when we return here live and local. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56 98.5 96.1.
Get happy with Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. Weekday afternoons from 1 to 3 on Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
Whether you're driving for distance, pitching for precision, or putting to win it all, come to Edwin Watts Golf Shop to get custom fit for all your clubs throughout your bag. Hit a few balls and let our team show you the latest swing technology and data that will help optimize your game. Having each club tailored to become your gamers will help you start shooting lower scores. Let Edwin Watts Golf Shops help you make every shot the perfect one. Come in and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee.
It's happening again at Family Leisure. Don't miss out again this summer, because pools are going fast. Spas in stock now, too, and they're ready for delivery. New 2021 patio furniture, state-of-the-art in stock now, and up to 20% off select sets. Swing into spring with a brand new play gym, professional installation available. The temperature's rising, and so is the service at Family Leisure. Family Leisure, I-40 and Whidden Road, where family and fun come together.
Mount Moriah Auto Sales. What sets them apart? Great selection, quality, high-end to low-end cars, and low mileage. Mount Moriah Auto Sales is under new management. Ask for Emmett or Steven. Check out their great selection of cars or trucks. Choose from Dodges, Jeeps, Fords, GMCs, Infinitis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, even Bentleys. Mount Moriah Auto Sales also has a great service department with 12 bays for everything from oil changes to alignment to new tires. Go to MountMoriahAutoSales.com. Pick out your like new car or truck today. Mount Moriah Auto Sales, right on the corner and right on the price.
Summer means longer days and sometimes longer weekends. Make the most of yours with Memorial Day savings now at the Home Depot. In-store, online, store-wide. Come in for fresh Bonnie plants now through Sunday. 3 for just $9. Save on everything from mulch to mowers. Ready, set, summer. Memorial Day savings. Here now, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid through May 23rd while supplies last.
There's a new commissary in town in Collierville. Germantown Commissary is doubling. Yeah, they're still going to have the old Germantown Commissary by the tracks, but now there's a huge new Germantown Commissary in Collierville at Poplar and Houston Levee Road. It's huge, too. There's a drive-through. There's plenty of parking. No telephone pole to get in your way. A cool patio. It's right by the track, so the tradition continues. And this is a tradition that's been around forever. That commissary is famous for hickory-smoked, slow-cooked Memphis-style barbecue. They've got a private party room at the new one in Collierville. Self-catering still continues. Party packs for $5.95. Basically, the great ribs, the great pulled shoulder, the great deviled eggs. Everything is there in Collierville and Germantown now. So there is now a Germantown and Collierville style of barbecue. It's called Germantown Commissary.
You've heard of James Gaddis Jewelers, but have you heard what they've done lately? Everything. A tremendous selection of diamonds and jewels, gold, silver, and much more. Lots of watches, tons of custom-made jewelry, fine gemstones, bracelets, necklaces, so many choices. Romantics will love the one-of-a-kind estate and vintage jewelry. James Gaddis has experts to help you with wedding and engagement rings, plus 2 repair experts for fine watches and jewelry. Layaway and financing available. James Gaddis Jewelers at 4900 Poplar.
Sports 56 traffic.
Right now in DeSoto County, we have a road closure on Strickland between Banks and Myers Road at Strickland between Red Banks and Myers Road. That is closed from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Also, we're still dealing with accidents on Walnut Grove westbound over I-240. The right lane is blocked. And also crash on Hacks Cross Road south of Bill Morris Parkway at Lawrence Road. And also I-40 is still closed, so I-55 is open as an alternate, but expect delays. And that is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
I don't see the bottom of it. I'm fighting hard, feel the pain, but I gotta love it. The sweat glistens, I'm a winning, ain't no battle hunters. And dismantle half of your roster with only half the gunners. I fought hard, now I'm fighting the hardest. Hands on rebuild,
terrible.
now I'm gonna demolish.
Peter, I want to give a special shout out. I'm sure you have a segment planned. I just want to give a couple shout outs real fast if you don't mind.
I think this is the Anthony Sane shout out corner. Go ahead.
Actually, it's like 3 shout outs, but it all be combined in one. Shout out to
the Anthony Sane 3 shout out corner combined in one. Okay, go for it.
I give the Grizzlies a lot of crap for missed opportunities. Not the team, but the behind the scenes guys for missed opportunities.
My name is Missed Opportunities.
The next up Memphis thing. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, Peter Edmiston. The whole, because it's kind of where we are right now, man. You know, I compare this team a lot to, those younger Denver Nuggets teams, those early Golden State Warriors teams where they've got the pieces. You can see the future, and it feels like at this point, Peter, we're not just a team with potential. We're a team that's knocking on the door. You know what I mean? We feel kind of next up, like we're next in line to be the great team or whatever. So, yeah, I love that whole thing that they kicked off yesterday. Also, shout out to the Grizzlies for not being skimpy with the towels, man. Because I was like, okay, how they going to do the towel thing if it's only 40% capacity? And so I said, they'll probably just pass them out to people as they walk in. No, the Grizzlies had one on every seat. It was 40% packed, but it was 100% packed with the towels. And they gave people opportunity to get several towels. People were taking tons of towels home, to give away, decorate, take home to people who couldn't make the game, fans, sell them on eBay. Shout out to the Grizzlies.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. It's what they're known for.
Yeah, shout out to the
towels
Grizzlies.
Are becoming a thing like the Steelers.
But they could have skimped it. They could have just gave them away to the people as they walked in the door.
Well,
they could have just gave you one. But they left a ton of them just so people could just take as many as they need, and I loved it.
Well, that's true, but I think it's just good marketing. It's just smart marketing for them too. Whatever money that they would spend on that is great marketing for people to take that back home and say, "Oh, I'm gonna give this to my family. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this up in my house."
They had them all in the media section. They had one in each one of our seats too. Loved it.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's all. That's all great. That's great engagement for the for everybody out there. That's called building fan loyalty. That's.
One more thing, real quick.
So that's two of the shout-outs.
We talked about the Mandela effect, and how.
Well, you did.
I talked about the Mandela effect, and one of the things that you said that why you don't believe in alternate universe is that there's no proof of transitional figures or people who no one's came forward to show proof that there is. No one's crossed over. We have evidence today, Peter Edmiston, a guy that was at the Grizzlies game yesterday. My good friend Brent Scroggins, a.k.a. Ed Tiger Blue Blood, on Twitter showed a picture of a guy who's wearing a Grizzly-esque jersey last night at the game. It's Grizzlies colors. It's number 12, but the team is called the Knights.
Yeah, they showed that on the screen.
It's on the screen.
It looked like a Grizzly, a real bootleg situation.
Well, maybe where he's from, the Grizzlies, they're not the Grizzlies. Maybe they're the Knights. Maybe they're the Memphis Knights. And he may be in the guy who crossed over into our timeline and went to a Grizzlies game. It's like, wait, we're not. This isn't the Knights. Where am I? This dude is wearing that jersey proudly. Like, let's go Grizz with a Knights jersey on.
I did see that. It was very strange. It was a very strange situation. It was unclear as to what was going on with that. It was very odd. I do remember that. I saw that on TV. I'm like, what the?
If all the stuff I'm gonna put on, I'm not gonna put on a jersey that looks like a Grizzlies jersey, but it's not even.
It looked like that Grizzlies alternate from like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
the wrestling, the Grind City wrestling
with 12 on it.
I mean, maybe you bought it at Asylum-Tees.
Hey, wait a minute. That's a real hater move, man. Hey, man. No. If I sell a jersey, it's gonna say Memphis. It ain't gonna say Grizzlies. It's gonna say Memphis across the front. It ain't gonna say Knights.
Well, maybe he had his jersey backwards. Maybe that's his last name.
In case you don't know what Peter's talking about, he's referring to AsylumTees901.com. You can get tons of local sports gear that's appropriate to wear to local sports games. Support your favorite players.
Appropriate to wear to local sports games or indeed to great family functions.
To family functions, all
weddings.
Yep.
You name it.
Yep.
It's all there for you.
Got that Dylan the Villain shirt, trademark pending. That you guys.
I hope that thing was flying off the.
Man. I woke up to some money this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you.
I hope that thing.
I'll send you a little screenshot. Famo.
Don't
be no hater, Peter. Just throw some money down, man.
Talking about being a hater. What are you talking about? I've been the most supportive.
Yeah,
I'm supporting.
I know.
That's what it's all about. Right there. Let me tell you what else. Shout out to the folks at FanDuel Sportsbook because they did a promotion yesterday for new and existing users. We talked about it earlier in the week where you could bet up to $10 and get that bet back if it didn't hit. And I bet $10. I made the mistake. I was like, you know what? There's going to be some offense tonight. I'm going to bet over in both games and do a little parlay. And failed miserably. Didn't come close to getting the over in either game. So I missed that. Just whoosh.
Mm-hmm. I didn't bet it all yesterday.
But you know what? Yeah. Because of FanDuel Sportsbook, I got that money back as site credit. So the $10 I tried it, I would have won $26 in cash. Instead, I got the $10 back in site credit. No biggie. They do that stuff all the time. They take care of you. And you know what else? It's the PGA Championship. It's going on right now. The major, the second major. Used to be the fourth. Now it's the second major. And new users can place your first bet on the PGA Championship risk-free up to $1,000. And the action is happening right now. You got Rory, you got Brooks Koepka, you got guys on the course right now as we speak. You can bet on those guys live in play right now. It is so fantastic. Check it out. Place your first bet using promo code BIGHEAD, and FanDuel will refund you up to $1,000 back in site credit if you don't win. Just like I got my site credit back yesterday because I didn't win, you can too. I love being able to bet golf on America's #1 sportsbook because golf's great to bet. You can bet individual player, individual rounds. You can bet holes sometimes. You can bet for the majors. You can go all the way out in the future betting, or you can do it on a day-by-day basis. You can do make the cut, miss the cut, head-to-head, props galore. It's great. It makes the PGA Championship and other majors extra fun. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and sign up using promo code BIGHEAD so they know I sent you. That's promo code BIGHEAD. Must be 21 or older and present in Tennessee. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem call TN Redline 1-800-889-9789. Okay, so
can I think of the plot real quick? Real quick. Texas says, the Texas says in regards to my guy with the jersey. He says, because, I wasn't ready for this at all. He says, I walked past this dude going into the game and was so confused. This is a Dear Burley man on Twitter. And was so confused. Okay. I thought it was a rec league jersey or something, but it had Morant on the back. I'm still so confused.
Is it Brevin? Like Brevin's deal? Like this Brevin Knights? The Knights squad?
The Brevin Knight podcast, the Night Court podcast jersey? There's so many better ways to bootleg than that, man. Just put Memphis across the front. This is what I do, man. Like I could teach seminars on how to skate the edges. But this type of stuff I can teach.
Or blast right through the
exactly. Hey, bro, I need to be one of those guys on YouTube who does those like videos like contact me and I'll show you how to skate the edges on copyright laws.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the as we've talked about before, Memphis is the bootleg capital.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I mean, the bootleg situation is unmatched, really, and so. Wait a second. I found it. Okay. All right. So in my searching for this, there is a site called NBA. This I don't want to hype it up. There's a site that's it's called NBA Equip, and it's called Ja Morant Gray City Knights high school basketball jersey. And he said, you're a proud member of the Ja Morant supporters, and you want to show it. This Memphis Grizzlies Ja Morant Gray City Knights high school basketball jersey. With classical designs is worn when he played basketball in his high school.
Shut out then. Okay, my guy. He had a real throwback vintage. That man had the hottest jersey in the arena. Why y'all clowning?
I don't know if that – I mean, I'm not sure
that's true. No way, bro.
Like, I'm not sure that's true.
but timeline wise,
but there are a number of Ja Morant Gray City Knights jerseys that there's a couple of there's one other one that looks really crazy. Ja Morant
Gray,
high school basketball jersey. Well, then there's another one that says Crestwood. So they were the Crestwood Knights, but the Gray City is the Memphis style, but they were the Crestwood Knights. So somebody combined the high school.
That's about the right timeline. Yeah, that's about the right timeline when Ja was in school.
Somebody combined that with the Grizzlies jersey was the time with Ja Morant, his high school thing. But people have got his actual jersey out there as well.
Oh, it was meant to be, Peter. It was meant to be. He was supposed to be a Grizzly, man.
So Ja Morant.
Here we are clowning
Knights. Yeah, this guy's ahead of the game. The Crestwood Knights. That's where apparently Ja Morant went to high school, I guess.
Yeah, because look at this. The old picture of Ja in high school.
So
it's got Knights on the
front. Yep.
Look at that.
So no alternate universe. We explained it.
Here we are, back at square one.
There it is. There it is right there. So it's a weird mix. It's a weird mix, but we figured it out.
Yep. Maybe that's an alternate universe.
Maybe this guy's got some things to teach you on the
Hey, I might need to come out with the
the teacher may become the student now at this point.
I might need to come out with the Knights, the high school jersey, man.
Yeah.
There's a dude in Memphis that does that, and he is awesome, bro. Like he can make any people go. I need my high school jersey. I need my JUCO college jersey. Like he makes he just makes custom jerseys, and he's awesome. I can't think of his name. I give him a free shout out, but I can't think of his name right now.
A free shout out for a guy whose name you can't remember.
Yeah, shout out to the dude who's selling them jerseys.
Whose name I can't remember.
Make the Penny Hardaway Treadwell, the Memphis State joints.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Lorenzo Wright, all that. Shout out.
I love it. No, I was gonna say one thing I really like is I like pissed off Kyle Anderson. Like I like angry Kyle Anderson. And last night, he played with an attitude. 4 block shots. Like he played like he was mad at Pop specifically. Like
man, smacking out the backboard.
He was like playing like a big man, like a center.
Yeah.
Like he was out there rim protecting. I mean, he just had like a just a stank face on the whole night. Just looked kind of like he just
like he felt some type of way.
Up, like he was it was taking this thing.
And you
personally.
remember? I don't know if you saw it on TV or not, because you wouldn't pop star status at the game like myself. But when Kyle, when D Melt blocked that shot, right, and then Kyle blocked it, He was going off, man. Kyle was like, "Why y'all didn't get back?"
Because nobody got back. Yeah, that's when
had the ball. Yeah, we out here working.
That's exactly when it was John, those other guys out there
vibing.
And he's like, why y'all not hustling? Like, we went crazy over here, and they ended up giving up a basket because of that. And yeah, he was mad. Like I like that Kyle Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Like you want to play Back to the Future again? You were talking about if you could go back and Doc from Back to the Future could tell you that
you mean Greg Popovich?
Exactly. Greg Popovich. Peter, I'm telling you, Brandon Clark and Justice Winslow, they're going to be
crazy.
If he could come back and tell you, if Doc Brown could come back and tell you that Brandon Clark and Justice Winslow would be healthy and not playing in an important game at the end of the season, you wouldn't believe it. What if he told you that, man, I'm telling you, like, Peter, listen, Jonas Valanciunas and Kyle Anderson are going to be like untradeable guys on this team by the end of the season. Man, get out of my face. Like, for real. That's what we are.
Yeah.
Kyle Anderson is looking like the super glue guy this team needs and has needed. He's like another Shane Battier. Like, that's who Kyle Anderson's turned into. And Kyle Anderson's looking like a contract that's going to be like an albatross. Like, man,
he's looking like Antonio Anderson now.
Looking like Anthony Anderson, you know? Looking like Mr. Anderson from the Matrix.
Let me tell you something, Marty. We got to play the Grizzlies. It's going to be crazy.
Kyle Anderson and JV are going to be going crazy.
Kyle Anderson's going to come back and haunt me. We got him 3 years ago, and look what he's doing to us.
And
That's crazy.
And you know Popovich probably lost his mind when Kyle hit that 3 up 2, when he put us up 5. You know he probably lost his girl. Like, of course, this.
He said, "We taught you. We taught you to do that.
Big face.
You wouldn't do it for us.
Thin hair.
We had to get rid of you. Oh, big forehead. Look at
you, receded hairline, thin corn silk hair habit."
Said, "I appreciate you. I appreciate you as a man of color, but still, because you know, Pop is woke.
Exactly.
I vibe with your struggle. However, I'm still upset.
Both
with
sides
you.
of you, the anti-Asian hate and anti-black hate. I know you're on both sides of it. I'm very confused. Did you hear that story that like Kyle Anderson found out he's got Asian roots or something like that?
Yeah.
Like he didn't know until he was grown.
He went to China.
Yeah.
It was
China.
some Chinese roots. Yeah, it's
shout out, man.
It's
awesome.
quite interesting. Yeah, no, but I love that Kyle Anderson yesterday. I loved it. That's the one. That's the one we need. That's the one you need to see right there. He was just angry. He was upset. He was playing with an attitude. He was playing incredible defense. He's getting after his teammates. You got to have that guy. You got to have that guy out there, and somebody got to do that. And he was awesome. He was awesome. So, shout out, Kyle Anderson. That's the guy. That's the guy. Right there. When we come back, we'll talk about the other side
on the break
of it.
The other way. He got refused. Kyle Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Kyle wasn't playing.
Bain on the drive. Got it. Baseline to
Peter, I'm going to say this as we get ready to go to the break. We about to beat the Warriors, bro.
Yeah.
We about to beat the Warriors. That's a walk-off. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all hear this.
Nope. All right. Yeah, we still got some. I hope he walks back because we got an hour plus left in the show. So we'll see if he walks back. Real Sports on Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Sports Time with Wallow and Stacks. Weekdays from 3 to 6 on Sports 56, 98.5 FM and 96.1 FM.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Have you ever wondered what's inside your air ducts? Hi, this is Lauren Choate with Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing. If you are one of many who suffers from bad allergies, especially in the Mid-South, and would like to improve the indoor air quality of your home, then Choate's Air Duct Cleaning could be a solution for you and your family. Air duct cleaning has been proven to help people with allergies and other respiratory issues by removing buildup of debris from your home's air supply. Air duct cleaning will also help eliminate dust from building up in your house, therefore, you don't have to dust as much either. And air duct cleaning is also shown to help improve the performance of your air conditioning and heating system. Choate's is the name you can trust for all your indoor air quality needs. So call Choate's today at 755-4797 or visit our website at choateshvac.com to schedule a free video inspection to help you breathe a little easier. And remember, Choate's, let our family serve your family.
Grind City Brewing Company is taking care of beerness in Memphis. Grind City Brewing is the dream of a father and son duo to create a brand that delivers a high quality, great tasting, and easy drinking craft beer. And they've done it. The brewery sits high above the city elevation in uptown Memphis with 15,000 square feet of beerness, including a 5,000 square foot tap room. Grind City Brewing is committed to all things Memphis, including the Tigers. They have created a malt liquor called Tiger Tail that is the official craft beer of the University of Memphis. Tiger Tail comes in 16-ounce six-packs and is not your typical malt liquor. Tiger Tail is crafted with a bold and smooth flavor, has 7.5% alcohol, and its clean finish makes it incredibly easy drinking. Tiger Tail and Grind City Brewing, taking care of beerness in Memphis.
Cypress View Golf and Recreation in Marion, Arkansas. Cypress View Golf and Recreation is fun for your entire family. Accepting new memberships now. Call about the new intro price, only $199 per month plus tax. Includes unlimited golf, state-of-the-art new workout room, kiddie pool for the kids, Olympic-sized pool for the entire family to enjoy, and a great pub and steak bar. Cypress View Golf and Recreation has a new golf club with tons of new food items for breakfast and lunch. Choose from Philly steak cheese sandwiches, homemade fresh hand-patted burgers, and Nathan's hot dogs, flatbreads, quesadillas, summer salads, and more. Take advantage of new memberships of unlimited golf, only $199 plus tax. Call Pro Mark today for your new membership at 870-739-6305. Come be a part of a great golf family. Get away from stress at Cypress View, just over the river.
You looking for a ride equipped with family fun for everyone? We got it at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike during the Jeep Freedom Days and Memorial Day sales event. 2021 Jeep Renegade Sport, $23,990 or $299 a month. 2021 Dodge Charger XST, $31,110 or $399 a month. 2021 Jeep Wrangler Sport, $335 a month. And 2021 Fiat 500X Pop all-wheel drive, $24,490 or $329 a month. So drive past the rest and come to the best. Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat 1900 Covington Pike or shop online. GossettMotorcars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motorcars.
Almost financed through Chrysler, 75 months at 4.15% APR, 500X, MP 8982, MSRP 27885, Renegade MPM 44788, MSRP 26240, Charger SXT, MH 561998, MSRP 33110, Wrangler MW 725203, MSRP 3316, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 695, excludes tax on license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/21 with approved credit, dealer stock only.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
We some Southern boys with the farmer strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. You better give respect. Cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none.
This song is about 5-6 years old. Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
I never know that he said nobody can deal with this redneck in the lyrics. What? I never knew that's what he was saying.
That's right.
Man.
Well, that's what he was
saying.
saying.
He does lean into the whole trailer park guy thing, though. With the soccer mom hair, too. Oh, man. That's
The Warriors and the Lakers last night. The Warriors will be the Grizzlies' opponent tomorrow night in San Francisco. In the winner advances to the playoff. Loser goes home. Play-in portion, and it was an incredible game last night. It really was. Warriors Lakers. It's a shame it started so late. I mean, it's a West Coast game, so kind of it is what it is. But it really was. It was an intense. It had a Game 7 feel to it because both these games did with the Grizzlies and Spurs and the Lakers, and the Warriors, and the teams are not as good, but like the intensity of the games was very high, and the defense. You want to talk about defense? Everyone's griping about there's too much offense. Watch these games, man. These games were defense like heavy defense. On both teams, and the Lakers really upped their game in the second half, played a lot better. First half, they looked like they were just clowning out there, and much better in the second half. LeBron James, not healthy, not doesn't mind you knowing it either. 22 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and hit that massive game winner, from Damian Lillard type range. After being poked in the eye and selling it for all it's worth from Draymond Green. Mm-hmm. Draymond Green had one of the more bizarre games last night. Everywhere he had so many huge defensive plays and so many back-breaking turnovers. He did nothing offensively. 2 points on 0 of 5 shooting, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 6 turnovers, 5 fouls. I mean, that was all action. It's like if you play golf and you're getting, double bogey, eagle, triple bogey, birdie. There's nothing. There's no just regular pars on the scorecard. It's either incredible or terrible.
Trash, yeah.
And his turnovers were awful. The Warriors were throwing the ball. Same thing with Steph. 6 turnovers for Steph Curry, and many of them were just him throwing the ball right to the Lakers. If they just taken care of the ball, they would have won that game. 20 turnovers were killer for the for the Warriors. 20 turnovers to just 19 assists, and yet Steph Curry, man, was 6 of 9 from 3, including just some ridiculous shots. He's going to do that. Mm-hmm. And the Grizzlies have to deal with the Warriors. And I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but
beat them folks, bro.
I would have rather than played the Lakers.
That's what I was at too. I had people texting me like, "What's wrong with your boy Peter?" Talking about he ready to get the Lakers. I said, "Hey, that's where I am too. Like if the Lakers lost, it would have made me not the way they lost, not the way they won like a tight game, but if Golden State had like beat them like they were beating them in the first half, like yeah, there's something wrong with the Lakers. Give me them." But I think we can beat the Warriors.
And you want to talk about coaching? You want to talk about coaching?
Come on, talk about it.
Your boy Frank Vogel. Whew.
Hey, you ain't got to tell
insisting on playing Andre Drummond. You got a perfectly good Marc Gasol just sitting there. If you're gonna play a center, you might as well play Mark. But if you're gonna play a center that's not Anthony Davis, and you play Andre Drummond, you want to talk about a guy that's out there just vibing. Drummond was awful in this game. I mean, awful. And not only was he awful, but him being out there messed up the rotations for the rest of the Lakers when he was out there. They didn't play. As soon as he put in Wes Matthews for Drummond and moved Anthony Davis from power forward to center, all of a sudden they looked like $1 million. They looked great. And Anthony Davis, for whatever reason in his career, has not wanted to be a center. And he's not like Jaren. He can be a center. Mm-hmm. And those lineups are better with him at center. And he just doesn't want to deal with it. He just doesn't want to do it. He was 9 of 13 last night as a center and 1 of 11 as a power forward. I mean, what are we doing out here?
He's strong
what
enough.
Are you doing out here? He's strong enough. He's big enough. He's long enough. He's a good defensive player. Like, come on, man. Look at those shoulders. Dude's got weirdo, long, big shoulders. Like, he can do it. And you know who saved the Lakers' bacon last night? It was Alex Caruso.
Stop it. I heard the Grizzlies like him.
Hey, Caruso was really good. Caruso was really good last night, for real.
Have you heard
he played
that too?
Really well.
Have you heard the Grizzlies like him?
What?
Like the Grizzlies
scouting
guys.
He's very Grizzly. He's a very Grizzly-esque player.
Well, he'll be the second.
He does a lot of
white
different
dude.
stuff.
He'll be the second ball.
He does a lot of stuff. Hey man, look, last night 14 points for him, 6 of 12, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 steals, 1 block. He's like a pumped up steroided Jitty. He's like a better Jitty. He's
Jitty
like
plus.
the
Jitty 2.0.
The evolution. He's like the Pokemon evolution of Jitty. Jitty evolves into Caruso. He was
Jitty Puff.
Jitty Puff evolves into
Jittigon.
Caruso Zard. He's the evolution for him. He was really good last night.
What's the final form?
He stuck. Let
me
that's
think.
a good question.
What's his? No, Hayward.
Hayward.
Hayward. I choose you, Jilly Puff.
Jitty Puff, I
Jitty
choose
Puff.
you.
Caruso's hard.
Oh, yeah,
that's hilarious.
He's the evolved form. I'm telling you, he's the evolved form. That's what he is.
That's so funny.
He at one point he ripped Steph with 3 minutes to play in the game. He just stole it from Steph, knocked it right off his leg, and created a turnover 1-on-1. I mean, he could play. He looks goofy out there with the bald head and the headband and all that stuff. But he could play.
Imagine Caruso with the samurai headband. How ridiculous he was.
Please, please. Why can't we bring those back? What happened? Why can't we bring those back? Oh, why can't we bring those back, man? Or what about a do-rag?
The full do-rag like not Jay Crowder. What's his name? Come on, man. He used to play for the Grizzlies, plays for the Hawks. Solomon Hill.
Solo with the D.I.
He had braids in the samurai joint. It looked like he had a do-rag on, man. That was so ridiculous. That was so ridiculous,
Yeah, he needs – no, I would love to see – Caruso was really good. LeBron, and you could tell he's not 100%. And that's why I was talking about the Lakers. The thing about the Lakers is obviously talent-wise, LeBron, Anthony Davis, all that. I mean, they're stars, superstars. You know, LeBron's one of the best players to ever play the game. But the weight of the pressure that they would be feeling about being eliminated in one game, plus LeBron is clearly not close to 100%.
He's still better than 90%
about his eye and all that stuff, but he's not. He's nowhere near. Like, I mean, Andrew Wiggins was like, handling him for a while in this game. That's not LeBron. That's not the LeBron that we know. And Dennis Schroeder was doing his best to lose that game for the Lakers. Oh my God. Schroeder was a -20 in his 30 minutes.
Did you see what they said? He turned down a big extension for them.
Schroeder thinks he's like a superstar.
I think he's Lou Will, prime Lou Will or something like that. Man, get your little sorry. Like, bro, why you still got that little marble cake crap in your head too?
That's
that's actually, like a birthmark.
No,
that's dye in his head, right?
Yeah, that's to represent his tribe.
My bad, fam.
Yeah, I learned.
So there you go. Come on.
Yeah, I learned that a couple
I didn't know that.
ago.
So is that why what's the name wears it too?
Yeah, Clint Capella.
What? I thought they thought they was suave. I thought they was drip or something. Did my boy got that in his head? Anu. What's his name? Bam out of
Sam
Anu.
I don't think so.
Look at Zach knowing. Look at you being in touch with your tribal roots. Is that? Is that why you?
Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't think that's true from our friend. We gotta take a break, but our man, I'm not sure that once again I think Zach may be wrong on an issue. Based on my research, I believe that Zach may be wrong on this. We'll talk about it when we come back.
All right, bet.
Hour number 3, Real Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Memphis Public Golf is back and thriving. And this year, the City Links have put junior golf and championships front and center. If you're a mom or dad, City Golf will have golf camps for juniors all summer at the Links at Whitehaven. Starting in June through the middle of July, your youngster can learn everything about the game from the pros. And if your game is ready, the Public Links have more tournaments this year than ever before. There will be championships at Galloway, Audubon, Fox Meadows, and Pine Hill. The Pub Links, the Hillman Robbins, the Ladies Amateur Championships, and a whole lot more are just getting set to begin. And if you haven't played a city course in a while, you will love what you will see. All of them are now getting into top-notch shape. The greens roll true at all 6 courses, and wait till you see the new Overton Park 9 after its $2 million renovation. City Golf in Memphis, a sporting tradition for over 100 years.
Hi, folks. Good news from the Chevy Sheriff for truck buyers. It's Chevy Truck Month at the Sunrise Chevy Ranch. Rebates up to $7,500 and discounts high as $10,000. Bankrupt, bad credit, it's okay. Sunrise specializes in secondary financing. Need a good used truck? Remember, Sunrise Chevy specializes in used cars and trucks under $15,000. Chevy trucks cost less at the Sunrise Chevy Ranch, partner. Find new roads to 385 in Houston, Levy, and Collierville. Check out the all-new Sunrise Truck Corral. Huge selection of nothing but trucks. All makes, all models, all prices, all trucks, all the time. Next to Sunrise Wolf Chase.
Hey, sports fans, if you're looking for auto body work for your car or truck, 3A Collision in Bartlett has you covered. We are factory certified with 13 different manufacturers, including GM, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Infiniti, Nissan, Acura, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, and Fiat. We're the only GM certified collision repair shop in the greater Memphis area. 3A Collision is proud to be voted Memphis Best Collision Repair by the Commercial Appeal 3 years in a row. 3A Collision specializes in performing proper repairs using specific manufacturer guidelines. We're a locally family-owned business, and we genuinely care about the well-being of our customers. Certified repairs are safe repairs. Why trust anyone but the best? At 3A Collision, no need for an appointment. We always have trained and courteous estimators available for you. 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. At 3A Collision, we're all about the best customer service and quality of our workmanship. 3A Collision, 6420 Summer Avenue.
The summer of fun is here now at Mario's Pools. Hi, everybody. This is Dave Woloshin from Mario's Pools on Exeter Road. That beautiful pool, well, it just doesn't happen. So call Mario, and his team will be right there to guide you every step of the way if you want to do it yourself, or they'll do it for you. If you need a replacement pool liner, Mario has the best price against all the major competitors, and by the way, the best selection. Call Mario's Pools, easy, 552-3399. That's 552-3399, or just walk in, so easy, in Germantown on Exeter Road. The great thing about Mario is he always takes that extra step. He gets to know you and your pool. He'll do everything he can to make it perfect. Mario's has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. You can check out the reviews on Facebook. Don't be a slave to your pool. Call Mario Pools today, 552-3399.
Corky's is your home for authentic Memphis barbecue. Our dining rooms are open, or stop by our speedy drive-thru. Order your party packs today starting at only $5.99 per person.
Looking for a great place to deposit your money? Try First Bank. Competitive CD rates, a money market that moves with Wall Street prime and interest-bearing checking account options. Not to mention their friendly bankers who make decisions locally. To find out more, stop by one of First Bank's 3 local branches, 6482 Poplar Avenue, just east of International Paper, 8398 Highway 64 across from Wolf Chase, and 6280 Highway 64 in Oakland, or visit firstbankonline.com. Member FDIC.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis, W253DF Memphis, and WIVG Tunica Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
We're still working a road closure in DeSoto County. Strickland Road between Red Banks and Myers Road is closed from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Strickland between Red Banks and Myers Road. So far, no new accidents to report. We're so far so good, so clean on the roadways. So just take it easy out there and let's continue to vibe along on this Thursday morning. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
All right, hour number 3, we got to start right away. Peter Edmiston, Anthony Sane, Zach Boyd producing. Hot day today. High mid-80s. Let me tell you something. Never trust Zach Boyd. That's the lesson we've learned.
For sure.
You with me?
Yeah, I just got with you.
So
Zach,
then going into the break,
yeah, go ahead.
Going into the break, he had said that the blonde hair on Dennis Schroeder, his head, and Clint Capella was representing his tribe. Frankly, something that sounds borderline extremely racist if coming from certain sources. That would be incredibly problematic. But in fact, having done research during the break, it turns out that Dennis Schroeder's hair comes from his mom. His mom was a hairstylist. She ran a hair salon in Germany, and she wanted to have she wanted to color his hair entirely blonde.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "No, I don't want to do that. Let me do a spot." That was their compromise, and he's kept it because he actually got rid of it for a while and brought it back a couple of years ago. But it's an homage to his mom. Who was a hairstylist. Now, if you want to call that his tribe, then so be it. I don't believe it's a tribal situation at all. So then Clint Capella, interestingly enough, his same kind of thing. Clint Capella, his did not come from a tribe either. He attributes, according to Kelly Eco, who covers the Rockets for The Athletic, Capella attributes the colorful addition on his head to Paul Pogba, the French soccer player for Manchester United, who is a friend of his. Capella is Swiss, and he always followed the goings-on in France. They both speak French. There's a Instagram on Pogba's Instagram of him meeting Clint Capella. Capella's hair is all black, not a patch to be found, and Pogba's hair is dyed completely blonde. And so from that meeting and liking the flair that Pogba played, Capella decided that he wanted to do that. So that's his tribe as well.
Oh, man.
So Zach, what do you have to say for yourself? The tribal. What do you have to say for yourself?
That's what somebody told me, man.
Well, Zach, first of all,
I can't remember who told me that.
The tribe. The tribe. The man said.
But it makes. But either way, it makes sense.
It's like Kamala, the Ugandan giant from Mississippi, Sugar Bear.
It's the black delegation, man. That's one big tribe.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay,
I'm still
all
right.
That's fine.
I'm still right.
That's
from a tribe called Quest, actually.
Very much so.
His tribe. AKA his mom worked at a hairstylist. His mom was a hairstylist.
You should have put two and two together, Peter. I don't know why you researched it. I don't know why you took time to research
tribe.
it.
Zach's out here like his tribe, his secret tribal.
I'm thinking
what are you doing out here? Like, what are you talking about?
I felt bad. I felt for calling it out. He said, "Oh no, it's tribal."
I know. It seems like, respect. Yeah, no. You can call it out. Feel free to call it out.
Zach, you realize that like if you weren't black, you'd be like canceled right now. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's extreme. If I'd been like, "Oh, that's part of his tribe," like, it'd be like, "What?"
Like, wait a minute. Get this guy on the radio.
But it makes sense.
You know, Dennis Schroeder is German and Capella's Swiss. They're not like Rwandan and
but their roots is back to the motherland, bro. Their roots is back to the motherland regardless.
Zach, that's an all-timer, man. That's from his tribe.
I think Caruso shaved his head because of his tribe as well.
His tribe of the Tawandans.
The Wakandans.
His mother Tawanda is a beautician. It's from the Tawanda tribe. Tawanda forever. Oh God.
All right, we got to bring on Dustin Starr. Does Dustin Starr's hair represent his tribe? That's what I want to know.
His tribe.
Yeah, the Dustin Starr's tribe. I can't wait.
Made for back to the Warriors back then.
Oh my gosh, you guys are having some fun today, man. I love it. Hey, you're talking about the spots in the hair. What about Sputnik Monroe had the big blonde streak in the front?
Yep. And then that was part of his tribe, I believe.
Yeah, a young Dustin Starr had a big bleach spot right in the front of his hair at one point too. It was terrible.
Yeah, and also
absolutely terrible.
Mr. Monday Night, the Monday Night Messiah, also had it.
Yeah. I don't have a tribe. I've got a squad, a 5-star squad. Oh, yeah.
The squad. Well, before we talk about what happened last Sunday and before we start getting into the Wrestle Center and all of that, what was it like to be back in a not quite full but way more full than normal FedEx Forum for a postseason game?
It was absolutely amazing. It was incredible. 40% capacity. What is that, like 7,200 people, something like that?
They listed as 7,091 was the listed attendance.
It looked like it, man, and they were fired up.
Yep.
We had the ground towels going. Grizz jumped on like a big 40-foot ladder or something crazy. And, man, I was on stage with Gary Goen and Al Capone yesterday. That was super cool. And it was awesome. Now, we still are a little bit limited on where we can go. Like, I usually go around and say hello to everybody, but I'm kind of restricted in that sense. But things are really opening back up. 2 big things happened this week with crowds. One was the FedEx Forum last night. It felt like a playoff game. It was fantastic to have the people back. And then on Sunday at the tapings at the Wrestle Center, oh, my gosh, I may or may not have punched somebody out. And the people went crazy. So 2 really good events this week where people are back. Oh my gosh.
Pop.
I almost forgot how it felt. They were just so into it. It was great. So very exciting.
That's why you do it. That's why you do it. That's why you do it. That's for the people, man.
I mean,
that's why you got into the business.
Talking to all the other members of the entertainment teams, including Grizz. He doesn't speak, but I talked to him and I understand a little bit of Grizz language. Everybody was just so fired up to have people back, and then for Ja and Dylan, to be chirping down there on the court while they jumped out to a 21-6 lead or something.
Yeah.
And from there, the place was just rocking. So it was fantastic. I saw Anthony saying I was going to come drop an elbow on him.
You were within elbow distance, yeah.
I wish you would have.
I should have came out the top and just swan-ton bombed you from the media.
From the balcony.
Right, but you mentioned
saying I would pay a not insignificant amount of money to see you try a swan.
Yeah, I would do that too.
You mentioned the performance outside. I know that's not really your area, but I just wanted to give kudos for that as well. I thought that was really awesome, and how it does tie into you. Last week we talked about how you don't like the mics aren't live inside of your arena in the Wrestle Center. The fact that they did that outside, the sound was better because you weren't hearing them performing live, bouncing off the walls, and coming out of the speakers at the same time. Like, I thought that was really good. Like, the outdoor, doing the outdoor concert type of thing, and then showing it on the screen. Yeah. I think that was really good by the Grizzlies production team.
Yeah, it was very, very unique. I honestly had no idea. I knew that I was doing something at halftime. And when they started heading outside, I said, what are we doing outside? And I saw the stage set up and was like, oh, my gosh, this is cool. So they actually had their production team and their camera crew out there with the Grizz girls, a couple Claw crew members, and then, of course, the MCs. We were on stage doing the introduction. So it was just like a halftime performance that would happen at center court, except for it happened outside. And they recorded it.
Yeah,
and
it was dope.
From what I heard, it went over very well in the arena. But outside, man, you had people driving by, stopping. You had people walking up and down around the forum. They were stopping and videoing, and so it was just really cool. It's a unique way to do what we typically do, even just a slightly different way, I guess. Trying to get back to normal.
Slowly but surely, making your way back to normal. What can you tell us about what happened on Sunday? You had the legendary one and only Dave Brown in the house doing Dave Brown stuff. He's a legend. He's an icon. Needs no introduction. And you had taping number 2 at the Wrestle Center. I know you got the Heritage Championships. You got the tag team belts. You've got you're starting to establish all of this stuff. So tell me about it. Tell me about what happened.
Well, people are starting to learn that we're going to have multiple events. Sometimes multiple events a month. We've got our first Saturday coming up on June 19th. It's going to be Memphis Wrestling Saturday night, and we'll do maybe one of those every single month, and then, of course, a TV taping. And we had Dave Brown on Sunday, consummate professional, recorded some new commercials for Pro Shingle. He did a meet and greet for us and, of course, joined us at the broadcast booth, and even did a little bit of...
You didn't call him Dave Brown the Weather Clown, did you?
I might have. I did ask him, hey, Dave, have you ever punched anybody out at the desk? And he said, no, and I don't plan to do it today. And I'm like, okay, well, let me handle that.
I cannot. I mean,
cool, man.
I can't imagine the pop, Dustin. I don't know. I mean, again, Dave's an eminent professional. He's a very kind man. I can't imagine him getting. I really don't even imagine Dave Brown ever getting angry. But if he ever punched somebody out for real, like the pop, you want to talk about a pop?
Yeah, that would be great.
Would be through the roof. If you could ever convince him to do it, it would be incredible.
Yeah, we had a good crowd on Sunday. They really enjoyed Dave. Dave enjoyed the facility, and he just thought it was fun and good, and reminded him of the good old days. And Jerry Jarrett was there before. So tomorrow night on CW30 at about 9:00, there's going to be a special on Memphis Wrestling. So we'll hear from Jerry Jarrett, King Cobra, some of the fans. You'll get a first peek inside where they recorded some action during our first taping of the Wrestle Center. And, of course, they'll hear from me as well. So there's a little bit, maybe a 2-minute piece that will come on tomorrow as a lead-in for our premiere on Saturday. And that's the premiere of the Wrestle Center. So at noon on Saturday on CW30 and YouTube, which is youtube.com/championship wrestling. You can watch that. But Jerry Jarrett will make his first appearance for any wrestling company in numerous years. And he went on record saying that he has never endorsed another wrestling company, especially in Memphis, until right now. So you'll have to tune in to hear what he has to say tomorrow night and then also on Saturday's show, because we do get an interview with him as well as him presenting the championship to Alan Steele, who won it by hook or by crook. But we've got some fun stuff coming up, man. In the next couple of weeks, Pete Pranica will be on the broadcast. And I'm going to tell you, when I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but when they locked up in the ring on the first match, he goes, collar and elbow tie up, side headlock. And I'm looking at Pete Pranica going, wait a second, Pete can call wrestling? It was so cool. So there's a lot of really neat things coming up on the show. And we're just going to continue to grow, man. And I think we'll start growing even more after the premiere on Saturday, because those who have not seen it will finally see what it looks like on the inside. The brand new look of the television show, I'm telling you, it's going to be completely different look. Even the format of the show has changed to where you won't have a lot of backstage interviews. A lot of stuff's going to go down at the desk. And, man, the most important thing, and you'll see this in the promos and everything, we have fun. I've known this crew for over 20 years, most of them. And you see that camaraderie, whether it's in a good way or a bad way, like heels and baby faces, good guys, bad guys, or whatever. But you'll see that camaraderie and that comfort come through in these promos and matches. I really feel that.
Well, I think that's the way that it should be. It's supposed to be fun. There's supposed to be an undercurrent of fun in the whole thing. The fact that it's we're back to the desk and not the backstage again. That's a classic Memphis thing where you get that Memphis feel. And if you're gonna homage to Memphis, that's the way that it's supposed to be. So that's awesome. I'm glad that that's the case. And then part of the Memphis is that interview style. There's an outlandishness. There's an over the top thing that's just fun. And that's what you guys. I think you guys kind of get that. And I appreciate that because that's what it's all about. I mean, you get serious when it needs to, but it's still entertainment. It's supposed to be entertainment. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be over the top. And I think you guys understand that. Some of the promotions have tried to get a little, I don't know, quote unquote serious. Yeah, I think they sometimes misinterpret what people want. And you guys are like I said, the action is very intense. But it's all done, with the mindset of, hey, this is an entertainment product, and I think you guys get that really at a good level. I think that's always nice to see.
Yeah, we're just trying to get a reaction. So if we tell you something, you say, "Well, is that true?" And then you do a little research on it. That you want to know more, right? Or
exactly, like Zach in this hair thing. Like, is that true? And it turns out that's not true at all. It turns out it's
Now, I do have...
it's true that I believe Zach was working with Vince McMahon when he did Saba Simba. I think that was very... He's like, oh, Tony Atlas, we need to get you in a tribal... You got that tribal history that you have.
The calendar's filling up, guys. I get a couple of messages each day saying, hey, once I get vaccinated, I'm going to come to an event. Or, hey, I'm going to try to come, this date or that date. I had to work or something like that. Or maybe you're just not comfortable, going out and watching a live event just yet. On May 29th, that's Saturday in 2 weeks, I believe, we will be out exactly where the Hero Empowerment Center is going to be built, at top of the line. It's right in the parking lot at top of the line, and we'll have drive-in wrestling again. And so the Stars of Memphis Wrestling will be there.
Event.
Yeah, you can watch wrestling from the comfort of your own car. You can get food truck food. I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff going on around there, but Memphis Wrestling will be out there for that as well. So that's for the folks who aren't quite getting out and doing live events just yet. Come watch some live wrestling. Have some fun with us. And then, of course, the next TV taping is June the 13th. That's a couple of weeks away. Tickets are going fast for that. I know once the people were there on Sunday, we told them, pull out your phones, get your tickets, because they'll go soon. We only have a limited amount of tickets, and once they're gone, we don't have any. We don't even have any more seats, Pete, so we can't open up more seating, right? So,
we are sold out to the rafters, baby.
Right, we're hanging from the rafters. And then on the 19th is going to be our first Saturday, and I know that event, all the tickets will be gone on that. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but if Dustin Starr was going to wrestle, if I was going to do a match, it would be highly likely that it would be June the 19th. Memphis Wrestling, Saturday night. So get that ticket, ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Okay.
I can't say anything else because then it would be a spoiler, but watch every Saturday and you'll see this thing start to unfold, all these stories. It'll be a good show.
Last time I went to your drive-in show, Dustin, you had Jason there. He was and Jason.
That was the Halloween scare fest.
It was a Halloween event, and Jason was a nice touch. But we all pretty understood why Jason was there. It made perfect sense to everyone that was in attendance. Gabe wasn't really that afraid. Some kids were terrified, but it kind of was what it was. Taking a look at the guys, the guys in Connecticut. Last Sunday they had zombies surrounding the ring, inside the ring. Come on, Dustin. What was going on with the zombies in WWE last week?
That's the big movie thing. Batista has a new movie coming out.
Right.
Yeah, it's a movie promotion.
I'm aware of that, but there's the fact the fact that they act like they were like real, like zombies are a real thing, and I was like, come on. And then even Batista was like, I didn't have anything to do with that crap. Did you see that?
I did. The TV part of me thinks it's cool because I mean, Championship Wrestling for Memphis, we're a TV show. You might see some outlandish stuff. I don't know if we could afford to have 100 zombies come out and do all that, but I don't hate it just because I understand that side of it. But for a traditional, diehard pro wrestling fan, they're going to hate it every time. That's like having the concert or Bad Bunny being out there.
Yeah.
Diehard wrestling fans hate it, but then it also draws new wrestling fans in. And then with WWE, man, that was a big paycheck, I'm sure, to promote that movie and an entire match and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, diehard wrestling fans will absolutely hate it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was kind of cool. And it makes me feel like, what in Memphis can we do that's similar but different and maybe not as over the top? You know what I mean?
Maybe you could have
Memphis Wrestling is from, we had the Christmas Creature, and we've had Cowabunga, the Teenage Mutant Turtle, Batman. We've had Macho Warrior Ric Flair, Macho Warrior Rick Hogan. I mean, one of the weirdest gimmicks I've ever seen. So Memphis has got a history of doing some stuff that's a little bit outlandish and a little crazy. So feel free to let your freak flag fly a little bit there, buddy.
And you got the Crowleys. They kind of fit that mold.
Yeah.
And we saw an addition to the Crowleys last week with the Revenant of Walker Hayes and Jimmy Blaylock. So I'm sure you'll see those guys on Saturday. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you.
And Mookie Blaylock is going to be in the house as well.
That group, the Crowleys, are so popular. It's almost like the Memphis version, somebody said, of the Wyatt family. But still different than the Wyatt family. These guys are so talented in the ring, too. So we're going to do some unique, kind of wild things with those guys. They're really good. Have a good gimmick.
It's going to be fun. Again, ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. YouTube. Go to YouTube, search for Championship Wrestling Memphis, and you can find all of the matches, all of the excitement, the videos. Check the previews. It's all happening. The Wrestle Center, first Wrestle Center show at noon over on CW30 and on and online as well. So congratulations again. Keep doing your thing, Dustin, and hopefully you'll be back in the grindhouse for games 3 and 4 of a first-round playoff series if the Grizzlies can take care of business tomorrow night against the Warriors.
Oh, man, I hope so. So I would not mind working plenty of more basketball games. And then, of course, AutoZone Park. I'll be there tonight. It's Throwback Thursday, $2 beers, $1 hot dogs, and then I believe tomorrow night and Saturday's firework night. So there's a lot going on between the Grizzlies, the Redbirds, pro wrestling, you name it. But gosh, I interviewed Superman's kids this week. You guys see that? The new
you did
Superman
what?
and Lois. Superman
No,
and
I did
Lois.
not see
So,
that.
apparently Superman has twins now on this show.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Superman. I didn't realize he was still in the game like that. But okay.
Anyway,
Good
the
for
point
him.
is there's a lot going on and a lot of fun stuff. And if you guys are getting out at events again and you see me, be sure to holler at me. Say hello. I haven't seen most of you in a long time.
Say hello to the man himself, Dustin Starr, and wish him well. And congratulate him on his tribal hairstyle that he's got that honors his tribe as well. We appreciate that. Dustin, thanks so much. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right, brother.
Oh, that's an all-timer. That is an all-timer from Zach. That's all-time.
Oh, yeah.
That's an all-time great right there. I can't beat that. No one can beat that. Yes.
But, Peter, I have a special dedication. I think there might be some more tribal hairstyles.
Oh, okay. All right,
we'll when we come back from the break, we'll break those down.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about the great tribes of the
NBA.
of sports in the NBA, and I know that I didn't realize there was such a tribal involvement. Certainly, we need to check in on that with our tribal expert Zach Boyd.
Yeah.
As we continue here. Oh man, that's so funny. We'll have a PGA Championship update too when we come back. Real Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ. Listen to us daily on AM 560, 98.5 FM, and 96.1 FM.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Even in times like these, special occasions happen. And when an occasion calls for special, it calls for 117 Prime, Memphis's premier downtown dining destination. From the spectacular 36-ounce porterhouse, paired with a Ferrari Carano Cabernet, to the jumbo lump crab cakes, to the raw bar with oysters fresh off the boat from the Gulf and the East Coast, there is simply no finer dining experience in Memphis than 117 Prime, in the heart of downtown. These are complicated times, but if you want simply the best, you want 117 Prime.
Did you know nearly 40% of men under 40 and over 75% of men over the age of 40 experience sexual performance concerns? At the Memphis Men's Clinic, their experienced physician performs a comprehensive evaluation that determines which specific issues may interfere with your sexual performance. These issues can vary and range from anxiety to medical issues, low testosterone, or erectile dysfunction. The Memphis Men's Clinic has evaluated hundreds of men of all ages over the years and reestablished a normal sexual life. The Memphis Men's Clinic will work aggressively to resolve issues and allow you to restore your sexual health and overall well-being. That's the Memphis way. If you're 20 years old or 90 years old, come and get cared for the Memphis way. Treatment that's based on your specific needs after a professional clinical evaluation by their experienced board-certified physician. Call the Memphis Men's Clinic today at 901-443-0475 or visit memphismensclinic.com.
Welcome to Triumph Auto Sales, where you'll have a great car buying experience. Triumph Auto Sales is your #1 source of quality pre-owned vehicles ranging from lease returns to new car trades, all at huge savings. Plus, Triumph has a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Find your next car online at triumphautosales.com or stop in today at 4875 Elmore Road. Triumph Auto Sales will help you get the vehicle you want at the price you need and the service you deserve. For a great car and a great experience from a local and family-owned business, visit Triumph Auto Sales.
Frontier Western Store is open and ready to serve you for all your needs in boots, apparel, pet food, and more. Frontier is proud to be a local leader here in the Mid-South when it comes to boots. Stop by the store today for an incredible selection of name brand work and dress boots. Come browse aisles and aisles of top quality boots at everyday low prices in their world-famous boot showroom. Dan Post, Rocky, Durango, Twisted X, Georgia, Ariat, and many more. There's so many styles, colors, and fits available, you might need a hand picking out your favorites. Luckily, Frontier's knowledgeable sales staff will cheerfully assist you with any questions you have and ensure the proper fit of your new boots. Frontier also has an amazing selection of jeans and shirts by Wrangler, Ariat, and Carhartt, as well as a fully stocked women's boutique department with thousands of tops and dresses at unbelievable prices. New arrivals often. Frontier Western Store, 5880 Goodman Road in Olive Branch, and on the web at frontierwesternstore.com. Family owned and operated since 1967.
Listen Sundays at 11 a.m. to join Idlewild Presbyterian Church for worship. Idlewild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Oh, welcome back. Our number 3, presented by Acura of Memphis. Pete and Sam with you. Celebrating tribal culture.
Yeah, tribal culture is definitely on our minds. I want to take this moment to just kind of commemorate some things, Peter, if you don't mind. Kind of an impromptu thing based off of Zach's latest discovery. Zach, let's set the mood a little bit. Set the mood a little bit, Zach, if you don't mind. Just thought I'd play this song that's been in my mind.
So you got the music. You got it. Yes. Congratulations. Yes.
In the last segment, Zach talked about Zach Boy talked about NBA players in NBA.
Good morning.
Wearing their hair in a way that gives shout out to their tribal heritage. And he mentioned Dennis Schroeder from the Tawanda tribe. His mother, Tawanda Schroeder, is a beautician in Germany. And she decided one day to put a white patch of hair in his head as a kind of an agreement. As she wanted to do the whole thing white, and they met in the middle. We also talked about Clint Capella with the Hawks, who was looking at some soccer player or something that had blonde hair, and there was another tribal decision. Just want to remind you of some other guys who've done things like that. Nick Marshall, former University of Memphis basketball player, came out with the blue hair in honor of the blue hair tribe, the old people that go to Tiger basketball games. He wanted to give us, his tribal roots in that area, as well, of course, as the Memphis Grizzlies' own the triplets, John Morant, Brandon Clark, and Justice Winslow. Their tribal salute to trippiness, drippiness, and black hippiness.
It's the trippy tribe.
Mr.
Orange Juice Orange. And also Jaren Jackson Jr., who doesn't have any tribal markings in his hair, but he is Lord Trippy himself, the king of the tribal chief, so to speak, of that group. Also, Tony Allen, the grindfather.
Yes.
The father of the Grizzlies tribe, who had a horrible-looking grizzly bear cut into the back of his head to show that tribal heritage. That's my local dedication to.
What about Zebo and his fade?
The Eddie Winslow
Eddie Winslow tribe.
The Family Matters family tribe. Oh man! Also the
OJ Mayo's the mini afro, the mini fro.
The Grayson Allen, our right swipe black girls white boy fade.
That's right.
The Chandler Parsons.
I don't give a.
I don't want to be here. Just give me my paycheck.
I don't want to be here. The fade.
Fade
my career. The career fade is what he was going for.
Many other tribal markings that have came through.
The Memphis Grizzlies honoring tribal heritage.
Tribal heritage. Mojo. Mr. Orange Juice Orange.
Mr. Orange Juice Orange, member of the Orange Juice tribe. And to honor him, here is the Juice Man to sing the national anthem of the Juice tribe.
Kyle Anderson. Ridiculous hair.
The Five-Head tribe.
The Five-Head. Just woke up.
I'm a member of the Five-Head tribe, so I'm with Kyle.
You and Kyle. Tribal.
Me and Kyle are tribal buds. That's right.
Texas is tribal. Tawandans. His mother Tawanda.
His mother.
We take this time to salute.
I can't. I'm so happy we have this music now. We gotta. This is
Dennis Schroeder.
We honor Clint Capella.
The Grizzlies would get killed.
Has a shock in his hair, a shock of white in his hair to honor his tribe. And I'm receiving word. Actually, that is completely false. And he did it one time because he liked soccer player Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
hey, here's one.
Cancel this segment.
The Memphis Grizzlies honor Kyle Kuzma for Dennis Rodman, the Legacy Award.
John Conchar, the Jitty Award.
For looking like a 90s pop singer. 90s.
Sean McDermott, of course, representing the Dave and Buster's.
Man, Sean McDermott fade was fire yesterday at the game. Did you see his haircut set?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sean McDermott was looked tribally drippy yesterday.
He probably took Grayson to his barber.
Oh, yeah. Him and Grayson probably get the haircut the same. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean McDermott was.
Gent looked grainy.
Whew. Come on, Zach.
Lined up, baby.
But just know that music is in the catalog now.
Oh man, we going.
Shout out to my people.
To honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., here is Clint Capella to speak on his
tribal hairstyle.
Tribal. Sorry, guys. Actually, this was just a friend of mine, Paul Pogba. I don't know anything about the tribe.
Dylan Brooks with his tribal Canadian mohawk.
That's honoring the indigenous peoples of Canada.
The Aborigines of Toronto.
Those indigenous people of the Inuits of British Columbia. With his Balenciaga shades as a great tribute to the warriors
to those born blind, in the blind boys of Africa. Yo, Zach.
I can't stop. This is wonderful. Man. Zach is a treat. Zach, you are every day. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful. Every day.
Zach made me feel bad. I'm like, oh man, I just clowned that dude. It's got like some heritage.
I know.
Actually, it's just his mom was a beautician. It just wants to experiment on his head. That is stuck.
Oh man. Imagine if Greg or
Greg realized. I think it's tribal.
It's tribal. What if? Can you think about that, Zach? What if he listened? What if in someday, some other white host was like, his tribal heritage was like, oh, what?
Yeah, get super canceled.
Oh, that'd be it. You're done. You're in the books. That might be the funniest thing that's happened on the show in a long time.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Martin Luther King's of the court.
Martin Luther King's the court.
My name is King.
Oh wait, play that music again. Let's try it with the real music. Let's see if we can.
The Memphis Grizzlies in association with Jaylen Brown. Bro. Present the Martin Luther King on the court.
Honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. With trampoline dogs, my name is King. I got a dream. Dreaming.
Racism, inequality, wokeness.
Oh man.
Bro, that music is so fire, bro. Need to make that my ringtone, bro. Not my callback, like my voicemail, like my call. You call
that's your ringtone.
Yeah, I can't come to the phone right now, but just take this moment to reflect.
Anthony Sane, in association with the Memphis Grizzlies, to remind you that he can't come to the phone right now. Please think about the racial
inequalities
of this country, and please leave a message at the tone if you can deal with that.
Zach, that was an all-timer, though, Zach. That was an all-timer for you to say that. And then Peter comes back and knows it's actually the most aesthetic reason ever. Like, has nothing to do with any of that.
No heritage whatsoever.
Tribal.
This man is German. One man is German and one man's Swiss. I mean,
the Memphis Grizzlies Memphis Grizzlies pay homage to Jalen Rose for his sprayed-on hair. Shout out, this is tribal heritage of hip hop. Spray, what's it called when
Memphis
they
Grizzlies.
spray paint stuff?
Oh, yes. In association with Golden Beauty.
Jalen Rose for going from bald to a full head of hair before our eyes.
We'd like to appreciate everybody that's sporting a weave and tribal heritage of the long hair that's out there.
Tribal. It's tribal.
Tribal. Oh.
If you did that on Greg and Eli's show, you would have got some guys fired.
You would have
got canceled.
Would have got.
Can you imagine?
Canceled everybody.
Could you imagine Stats and Wolo?
Oh. Hey, speaking of which, I'm making my triumphant return to the Wolo and Stats program this afternoon. Did you know that?
I did that Monday. So it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm also on Johnny Radio every Wednesday at 1:30.
Yeah, they said they needed to upgrade the song.
Oh yeah.
They called me, so I appreciate that.
I got you. I feel you, bro.
Let's take a break.
Let's wrap this thing up. Yeah.
Oh man, that's too good. I'm literally crying.
Oh, you ain't know the one, man.
Oh man, Real Sports on Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio. We are Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
Hi, this is Lauren Choate with Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing. Did you know Willis Carrier invented the modern air conditioning system in 1902? Since then, a lot has changed, but one thing that hasn't is being comfortable in your home. Choate's prides itself in creating the most comfort possible with each one of our customers' HVAC systems we install. We believe the best system on the market today is the Carrier Infinity System. This system has the ability to save up to 50% or more on your utilities compared to your existing HVAC system and is tailored to enhance your comfort with its state-of-the-art green speed technology. Right now, Carrier is offering up to 72 months, no interest financing, or rebates of up to $1,650 on a new Carrier Infinity system. Don't miss this limited time offer to have a more comfortable home and save money on your utility bills. Give us a call today at 347-8086 or visit us at ChoatesHVAC.com for more information. And remember, Choates, let our family serve your family.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction
2021 is finally here. Might I suggest we start the wonderful new year with a makeover for your beautiful house. I'm Brian Elder. I'm a roofer. I fix roofs. Don't let them tell you that it has to be replaced when all it may need is some love. 867-0303. Let me love on your roof. I've made quite the reputation over the last decade as the guy to call after the insurance company denies the claim. Overturning a claim that has gone bad is an art form where you argue county code, manufacturer specs, and details of your policy that they have to abide by. So let me see it first. If I say it's a claim, it's a claim. 867-0303. Money is free at Brian Elder Roofing with 0% financing for half a decade. I'll measure your roof from outer space and get you a quote right over the phone. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
Need to sell your home? You're in luck because I buy houses. All you have to do is call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Grab that PIN, 901-406-1101, or just save it in your phone. Bill at I Buy Houses. I Buy Houses buys houses in any area, in any condition, at any time. As simple as that. I Buy Houses is guaranteed to close in 5 days. So if you need your cash fast, just call Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. Has your house been on the market? Were you just tired of renters? Or is it just time to start over? Well, avoid repairing, cleaning, painting, and prepping your house. Just pick up the phone and call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses. If you're in Southwind, South Memphis, North Mississippi, North Memphis, Collierville, if you can hear this, just call my friend Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101.
The NBA play-in tournament gives some teams one last shot to make the playoffs, but everyone can bet this round risk-free on FanDuel Sportsbook. FanDuel has teamed up with basketball legends Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith to make sure you'll get your money back if you don't win. That's any user, any bet, any game. The NBA play-in tournament is going down May 18th through the 21st, and FanDuel just made it even more exciting. It's all part of FanDuel's Play-In Palooza. So if you already have a sportsbook account, just open the app and opt in to claim your risk-free bet. And if you're new to FanDuel, sign up with promo code CASH to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000. Exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Must be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. New user risk-free bet for first-round real money wager only, and refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789.
Mount Moriah Auto Sales. What sets them apart? Great selection, quality, high-end to low-end cars, and low mileage. Mount Moriah Auto Sales is under new management. Ask for Emmett or Steven. Check out their great selection of cars or trucks. Choose from Dodges, Jeeps, Fords, GMCs, Infinitis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, even Bentleys. Mount Moriah Auto Sales also has a great service department with 12 bays for everything from oil changes to alignment to new tires. Go to MountMoriahAutoSales.com. Pick out your like new car or truck today. Mount Moriah Auto Sales, right on the corner and right on the price.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Shinsuke.
Also, tribal.
Part of the ancient order
of the Great Buta tribe. The Kabuki.
Kabuki.
The green mist, of course.
Shinsuke.
The green mist, a variation of the Nickelodeon green slime tribe.
That's right. That's exactly right. The global guts. Truly a global
global guts. Bro, you just took me back to 12-year-old Anthony Sane watching Nickelodeon. Global Guts.
Man, and Moira. I love Moira.
And, of course, the Legends of the Hidden Temple tribe.
They bring that back. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I'm very excited about that. They're bringing back Legends of the Hidden Temple. Fantastic. Welcome back as we continue hour number 3, presented by our friends at Acura of Memphis. Online, AcuraofMemphis.com. Go see them at 385 and Ridgeway. That is the spot for you. You can get that fabulous 2022 MDX. You will know it. You will love it. When you drive around in it, you will feel special. You will feel luxurious because you are luxurious, I promise you. It's got everything that you want, everything for your family, all the room, everything you need, every feature. It's all there for you with the brand new MDX over at Acura of Memphis. Greg and Eli, of course, coming up next with Middays. A reminder as well, and if you're out there right now enjoying all this great weather that's here, a little summer, check out what's going on over at the Central Barbecue. The patios are rocking at those 4 locations: Central, Summer, Downtown, East Memphis. Man, it is great for you. And so you can go there, and especially as things are starting to open back up and more folks are getting vaccinated, more and more folks are enjoying it out there, man, you will love it. You will love it. It's so good. The barbecue, that smell. We've had the barbecue World Championship barbecue contest last week. They were down there. Craig and the crew were down there because they are barbecue people. A lot of people, sell barbecue. A lot of people, claim to be barbecue folks. But were they down there? Were they part of the contest? Are they been part of the culture? No. Craig and the crew have been doing that since day one. Go check it out. EatCBQ.com. Terrific folks at Central.
I was out there the other
Barbecue.
Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, I was out there. Patio was rocking. They're doing indoor dining.
Which location? Where would you go?
The original on Central.
Oh yeah, I love that patio.
Look at my boy Gabe.
Where Gabe? Speaking of
tribal hairstyles here.
Tribal haircuts. Oh,
you got the
gotta be
Sports 56 morning. Salutes. Gabe Kuhn from the with the right swipe white guy click with fade.
The Gabe tribe. Well, this is a real minefield. It's a real minefield we got working.
Oh God! Hey, bro, that's the haircut though, man. When the white guys get that cut, they on Tinder, man. Right swiping.
That's exactly. I feel like
getting it in, man. Hounded.
Ginger Ninja. I feel like we're just
the Ginger Ninja tribe.
The Ginger Ninja tribe. I feel like it's like Tripwire over here. We're talking about it. We got a million different.
Gabe came in here, man, fresh with the chop on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He took off that hat. I said, "What?
Hey,
in the
look
world?
at this guy.
Where did
got the Dylan Brooks fade going on over there, man?
Uh-oh.
They all went to the same barber.
Oh yeah. Clearly, Sean McDermott, Grayson, and Gabe Kuhn all went to the same barbershop.
One thing I've noticed is that a lot of people talk about how they like Dylan Brooks, but they can't spell his name right. Dillion. A lot of people are talking about Dillion Brooks.
Well, he did say call him the Dillionaire.
That's fine.
Is
it's
that
better
from
than
Parker?
The Equalizer. With all due respect to our good friend Pete Pranica, that's better than the Equalizer. I can't.
Yeah, come on, Pete.
Yeah, Dylan the Villain is the way to go. I think Gabe, if he grew it out and went with and kind of moistened the hair a little bit, he could definitely do those curls, those Dylan style kind of curls. Right, I think he could do that. I think he could pull that off. I think that'd be nice right there. Got that high fade on the thing too.
Fire.
Going to get lined up. He's going to put some lines in that thing.
Get the what's that?
Get a grizzly bear.
Get the Major League look.
Yeah.
What's my boy?
Right.
Yeah. What was his name in that movie? I can't remember.
Charlie Sheen. Oh, yeah. What was Rick Doyle. Yeah. All right. So we'll talk more about Grizzlies Warriors obviously tomorrow. A lot. Grizzlies victorious last night against the Spurs in the first ever 9-10 play-in game. And the Grizzlies, I know it annoys some of the listeners, but we just gotta keep it real. They're playing with house money. That is the truth now. This is kind of expectation at this stage. They could have done a few things differently in the season, whatever. But if you'd said that they're gonna start the season back in December and that they would deal with the COVID stuff, they deal with that schedule being really tough, all that. And they would end up with 4 games over 500 and playing the Warriors for a chance at the 8th seed. I think you would be you would have taken that. You've been fine with it.
Yeah, man.
Especially given how much time
Jaren
missed.
Yeah.
Justice never really the Justice
Panning
thing was a disaster. All that stuff. So
COVID stuff. Just a ton of things have happened this season with the team.
So I think you take all that into consideration and. Man, I think they've done a really nice job.
I ain't trying to hear that next year, though. I ain't trying to hear none of that next
year. No.
I started early, man. If you were wondering why I was going off, I was just getting it together for next year, man. We ain't doing this next year. We ain't
next year.
Here it comes. It's ready.
The elevator is going that way. It ain't going the other way. It's not stuck. So no, don't get it twisted.
Oh man,
don't get it twisted.
A good sinus clearing show today, man. Shout out to Zach.
Tribal hair that we've seen.
Yeah, it's gonna get tribal next year.
That's exactly right. At the PGA Championship right now, former champion Keegan Bradley. I haven't heard much from him. He's leading along with Cameron Tringale, who is they're all at 3 under par, and a couple other guys that I've not heard of. And you've got Bryson DeChambeau is wobbling big time as he's bogeyed I think 4 straight holes now. After he started off 2 under, he's now 2 over. Has really gone awry. Rory McIlroy's at even par and has been all over the place. Has been a weird one. It's a very tough course at Kiawah Island, the ocean course. Wind is blowing in and blowing very hard. It's the longest major championship course out there. There is a par 5 that no one can get to. 610 yards into the wind. Mm-hmm. Even Bryson just played it and bogeyed it because he
from the DeChambeau tribe.
Irons. The DeChambeau. We honor tribal heritage here on this.
Wearing a tight shirt in honor of his.
The Smedium tribe.
Yeah, the Smediums. The swole for no reason.
We honor Zach Boyd. We appreciate Zach's commitment to the tribal culture, and I look forward to hearing more about that tomorrow.
Yeah, the Buff for No Reason tribe. Also, Greg Gaston, who's coming on now, is also a member of his tribal heritage
tribe. No question about it. Coming up next, it is middays, as we mentioned. Tomorrow we got Adam Kramer, we got Kari Thompson. We got plenty to get to, as, of course, the Celtics and the Wizards tonight. Or rather, the Celtics are in, the Wizards and the Pacers tonight for that final spot in the East. Have a good Thursday, everybody. We'll talk to you in the morning.